Hey there, hockey fans! You already know TenbandTV can stream live regional sports. But did you know you can also stream the best of the local music scene as well? Music from the 412 is live and streaming 24/7 on TenbandTV. Watch music videos, concerts, and original programming free from the comfort of your couch. Featuring the best of music and artists from Pittsburgh and Western PA. Tune in today.
Humphreys trying to get up ahead of the defense for Team Gordos, out to a 1-0 lead. Conyon, watch closely, down low for Humphreys. Humphreys from an angle, misses McLaughlin. Humphreys, right wing circle. Out in front it comes, and over the bar from the stick of Conyon. Good cycle here by Gordos. All alone is Humphreys, but he fans on the attempted shot. He gets it back, and he tucks it in anyway.
It's that same move that Boyson tried in the first game that he wasn't too successful on, but Humphreys was able to get it there.
He's so good, he's even failing upward. Humphreys recovers and easily taps it past McLaughlin to double the advantage for Gordos. Christian Humphreys' 9th goal of the competition. Team Gordos trying to eat, drink, and be merry and advance to the championship round for the second time in 3 weeks as Humphreys nuzzles that nylon for a second time. And it's 3-1 in favor of the boys in black over Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon. And a beautiful rip, for that matter, by Pelosic. That was fading away, and you can break out the chapeaus for Christian Humphreys, baby. He gets it right back just like that. And now Team Saloon will call the lone time.
Oh, I'm excited for this one. We get to see Coley versus Humphreys, you know, two of the NHL players. Well, Humphreys not quite yet, but two really good young players, and it's going to be another good one. These two teams played really well in their respective games, so hopefully we can see a lot of goals in this one.
We were talking about this off the air, and I think you might be onto something. I wonder if other NHL teams might have underestimated Christian Humphreys, because he's looked awfully good throughout this event.
Yeah, I mean, just from being able to, I've seen him play before he was drafted in other leagues, and he's so fast, he's so skilled with the puck, but if I'm a Colorado fan, I'm definitely excited for him.
Could not. Humphreys trapped in the corner by DeMarsico. Humphreys. Edge of the left circle. Just on is Conyon. Conyon, bar down. 2-1 Gordos.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Logan and LJ, oh wow.
Logan Coley, think of the children. Here comes Logan Coley. Coley upstairs! And McLaughlin has to go downstairs to retrieve it. His team has helped him out big time in this one, I think, Aaron.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Oh my goodness,
my
how did
gosh.
Coley get that to go in? He pulls a Mario, or a Sid, we should say, and you can break out the chapeaus for Logan Coley. Who will drink from the Castle Cup on this thirsty Thursday in Pittsburgh's South Hills? Hello, good evening, and welcome. I'm Matt Popchock, back alongside Aaron Norkovicus of UPJ Hockey for the 2024 Ice Castle Hockey 3-versus-3 Elite League Castle Cup Championship round here on 10-Band TV. In game number one, we've got Raising Canes at 9-3, the number 1 seed and presumptive favorite in this event, against Team Tidal Wave, the number 4 seed, coming in at 2-10 overall. In game number 2, we have Team Gordos entering tonight with an overall record of 8-4 against third place Team Saloon with an overall record of 5-7. And in week 6, Raising Canes return to the top of the league, breaking a first place tie atop the standings and winning the week 6 group championship, fueled by the return of LJ Mooney, number 18 with the blue pants, right there at center ice, talking to his goaltender Chad Veltri, who's wearing his familiar RMU goalie mask from this past collegiate season. And with Mooney back after missing 2 weeks, Raising Canes was just a different team, Aaron.
Yeah, he brings a level of swagger to this team that not many people can bring. He's so fun to watch. He's always pulling out creative tricks. I mean, even in warm-up, watching him play with the puck, he's doing stuff that a lot of players just can't do. And when you have someone like that on your team, it really brings the morale up and everybody's ready to go.
He had 4 goals and 4 assists overall in week 6. Our player of the week for week 6, who is wearing number 92 in white and warming up somewhere off to our left, did him one better. Logan Coley, team captain of Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, 5 goals, 4 assists in week number 6. Player of the night honors, as I said, and he is your regular season scoring champion for the Elite League with 17 goals and 23 assists, equaling 40 points overall. His 23 assists were the most in the league, and his 17 goals were the 4th most. And thanks in large part to his superb passing and puck movement, LJ Mooney, despite missing 2 weeks of action, beat Tyler Murovich by 1 goal for the regular season goal scoring crown. Mooney finished up with 21, Murovich finished up with 20. And Murovich's team, Team Gordos, they're not to be outdone. They come in just 1 game behind Raising Canes as of the final regular season standings. And aside from those 20 goals from Tyler Murovich, you've also got Christian Humphreys, who was warming up earlier off to our right. He is not present during the warm-up skate right now. He is skating off to our left now, in fact, commingling with the Tidal Wave skaters as the warm-up skate continues. And Humphreys is a player who finished 5th in the goals column, and I know we've both had fun watching.
Yeah, I sound like a broken record saying this every week, but Humphreys and Tomko as well, they really put this Gordos team on their back almost. Murovich as well, but they really step it up, and you know they're going to do it today because everybody wants to win this inaugural season cup champ, and everyone's going to give it their all today, especially him.
And for me, the most fun part of this event is not just seeing guys like Coley and Humphreys, the NHLer and the presumptive future NHLer play, but it's the discoveries, for lack of a better word. It's seeing guys like Ricky Boyson, the Bell Vernon native, who also will be dressing tonight for Team Raising Canes wearing white. Boyson, number 25, skating in the left attacking zone, warming up as we speak. And Boyson, believe it or not, was the team's leading goal scorer. He had coming into last week, more goals than Mooney, more goals than Coley, and he's a player that really has been an eyebrow raiser in this entire event.
Yeah, you need players like that to step up, especially when you're missing someone like LJ, and that's exactly what he did. He had big shoes to fill, and he did exactly that. It's so important, and it's what kept this Canes team on top while LJ was gone. And again, tonight, he's just going to have to do it again. They got hopefully two more games tonight, important ones, and just got to give it their all tonight.
Last week, he had his 2nd hat trick of the summer in the championship round against Gordos. He had the game-winning goal in Game 1, what proved to be the game winner anyway, as Canes went on to an easy win over Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon. And he's meshed very well with fellow Mon Valley native Caden Pendo, number 2, the defenseman, and 2024 NAHL Community Service Award winner. Those two clicking very well, and Pendo, 3rd in the regular season among defensemen in this summer showcase event with 14 total points. Raising Canes went 2-0 against their opponent in game number 1 tonight, Team Tidal Wave, which gets back their leading scorer, Montour legend Michael Felsing, 11 goals, 16 points. He'll be quite important for Tidal Wave to have a shot.
Yeah, he wasn't here last week, and Tidal Wave did put up one of their better performances that we've seen, but you could definitely tell that they were missing that punch. Very unlucky last week, like we talked about a lot. Just a lot of scoring chances that went by, and he's not going to let any go by today, so that's going to be really big for them.
And in the meantime, Team Gordos, which will play in game number 2 tonight against Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon. Gordos Tacos and Tequila 2-0 in previous matchups against Saloon. And Team Saloon gets one of their players back, Brendan Walcom. He had 11 goals, and Walcom appeared last week, but had kind of a quiet night by Walcom standards. And Sean O'Donnell, 18 points to lead Team Saloon. And that's the dynamic duo you're going to have to keep an eye on when the team in light brown takes the ice for that second game.
Yeah, to me, Saloon is they're a sleeper pick in this one. They're not a bad team at all, and they're taking on Gordos in the first game, and that's a game that I can see them squeaking by with a win and finding themselves in the championship. Gordos definitely doesn't want to go off to a slow start with them, especially with Kyle and net. They could definitely steal one or maybe both of these games today.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just about to ask you about Kyle McLaughlin, who early on did star in a big way in this tournament for Team Saloon, and as the goaltenders go, he was really the one turning the most heads and getting all the spotlight until his numbers sort of normalized a little bit by 17-year-old travel hockey standards. You cut the kid a break on that, obviously, but McLaughlin doesn't get intimidated easily by any opponent, and I think, to your point, he's going to play a really tidy game in goal tonight. He'll have to for Saloon to win.
Yeah, and like you said, he had a lot of attention on him, and the reason why he has a lot of that attention is because of how young he is. He's only 17 years old, playing against NHL players, with Logan and Humphreys out there. LJ, basically an NHL player, and he holds his own out there. There's never any time where I thought there was a goal that went in that maybe he should have had. He's just always in the right spot. He moves well, and he tracks the puck really well.
And before we cut to break, we want to remind you of the rules of this event. 16-minute games will take place, 2 8-minute periods, running clock as always. Overtime, if necessary, will be a 3-minute running clock period followed by a sudden victory shootout, and we had one of those last week, which was won by Team Tidal Wave Sports. Intentional icing will result in a penalty shot. Penalties will also result in penalty shots with chasers. Players must wait until the player touches the puck to leave the blue line behind the player taking the penalty shot. It's a live play. Players are allowed to pass to their teammate. If somebody else wants to shoot, first false start is a warning. Second false start incurs an additional penalty shot. And in that scenario, the first shot will be solo and will not have chasers. They play half-court hockey. You can't regroup past center ice or the red line after possessing the puck in the offensive zone. A violation, results in a loss of possession. Pucks remain in play when they strike the netting above the glass. There are no face-offs other than center ice. 1 timeout total is allowed per game. Either team is allowed to call it. Clock stops in the last minute of the period during penalty shots, injuries, pucks out of play, and or called timeouts. Once again, game number 1 after the ice cut, coming up in moments here, will be Team Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, the number 1 seed, against Team Tidal Wave Sports, the teams in white and orange, respectively, and Tidal Wave comes in as the number 4 seed. Game number 2, Team Gordos Tacos and Tequila against Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon, the black team against the light brown team, respectively. Consolation game to follow, championship game to follow. So the format has not changed, ostensibly. What has changed is now there's a trophy to play for, a Castle Cup. Who's going to lift it? We'll see. He's Aaron Norkovicus. I'm Matt Popchock. We will be back after the ice cut for the opening face-off of the 2024 Castle Cup Championship here from the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania on TenbandTV.
Hey there, hockey fans! You already know TenbandTV can stream live regional sports. But did you know you can also stream the best of the local music scene as well? Music from the 412 is live and streaming 24/7 on TenbandTV. Watch music videos, concerts, and original programming free from the comfort of your couch. Featuring the best of music and artists from Pittsburgh and Western PA. Tune in today.
Veltri will take those shots all day after giving up a first shot, just to let him feel the puck.
And now Cooley and Mooney, cousins, they will galvanize. And welcome home, son, that quickly. First shift, first shot, first goal. Make it 18 for number 18. He leads the league.
There he is already. We talked about him beforehand, how dangerous he can be and how much of a help he's going to be for this Canes team. It did not take long for him to get on the board. Great pass and play. It looked like it just got the heel of his stick. He wasn't able to get all of it.
Cooley 1 against 2. Make it 1 against 3. Canes making some changes behind the action. Mooney still unable to shake that double team. Feeds it to LJ Mooney. Back to Logan Cooley. Cooley dangles. Cooley on his backhand. Cooley tucks it around McLaughlin. Bow to your sensei. And it's 2-1 Raising Canes. Go short side on Veltri. Final minute of first period play. Conway going to the net. And he's poke-checked by McLaughlin at the last moment. Gorgeous pass by Cooley. They just couldn't finish the play.
It's another great play by Kyle there. It's not easy being able to get your stick out like that when you're going one way. You know he wants to come the other. And there's another one from Boyson.
He double dips that chip. He's got 16, and Canes gets that goal back.
We talked earlier about the chemistry that Logan and LJ had. Oh, wow.
Logan Cooley. Think of the children. I mean, I literally didn't see that shot go in, Aaron. I don't know how you did.
That was unbelievable. No chance for Kyle on that one. But what I was saying was...
every time their opponent lands a punch, they land a counter punch offensively of some kind. Here comes Logan Cooley. Cooley upstairs! And McLaughlin has to go downstairs to retrieve it.
These two are just putting on a clinic right now, LJ and Logan. It looks like even with the return...
So, pretty respectable numbers considering the format, but his team has helped him out big time in this one, I think, Aaron.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
Oh my goodness,
my
how did
gosh.
Cooley get that to go in? He pulls a Mario, or a Sid, we should say, and you can break out the chapeaus for Logan Cooley.
That one even threw me off guard. I thought he was going around the net, and he just threw it right off the nameplate of McLaughlin there. And here he comes again. See if he can pull something fancy out on this one.
What will Logan Cooley do for an encore? Oh, he'll do that. But Kyle McLaughlin has other ideas. Gritz. Poke check by Cooley. 3 seconds left. One more chance for Mooney. One more save for Kyle McLaughlin, but it doesn't matter in the slightest because it was all Raising Canes almost all the time, and winner, winner, chicken finger dinner. They go on to the Week 6 championship round as they defeat Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon by a final score of 8-3. Through the circles. Nick Akali taken out of the play. Numbers possibly for Canes in a scoreless game early. Mooney, right circle. Sneaks it to Logan Cooley. Cooley from the high slot. Fakes, shoots, scores! You go, Glenn Coco! Logan Cooley, 1-0 Canes, 2 minutes in.
That little pump fake that he had there at the top of the circles looked like it froze Murovich in net, and just takes one little step to his left and makes the world's difference.
Line change for Canes, go ahead.
I was just about to say the same thing you said. Here comes that line again.
The Coley unit back on for Team Raising Canes. Drop pass to LJ Mooney. Mooney shot, score! We're back to play with Canes up by 2 in the second period. Coley, Mooney, oh my goodness! LJ, you say?
That was beautiful. Coley with the toe drag move right around Tomko. I don't even know where Mooney fitted that puck in.
I may lose my voice just from saying, oh my goodness. And Raising Canes will be your #1 seed next week. Gordo's Tacos and Tequila will be your 2 seed. After that, Saloon at 3, Tidal Wave Sports at 4. Your final score and your Week 6 champion, Team Raising Canes Chicken Fingers wins it over Gordo's Tacos and Tequila 6-4.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
To Fedoruk. Fedoruk trying to go cross ice, picked off easily by McDonald. Breakaway chance for Brendan Wolcombe, the German international. Wolcombe to goal. He scores! Barred down. And Dark Brendan ties the game for Team Saloon. For Wolcombe, his 7th of the competition to lead Team Saloon. Wolcombe to O'Donnell. O'Donnell on that. He scores. Sean O'Donnell finally has an answer for Chad Veltri. And it's 1-0 Team Saloon early in the first. Saloon leading by a pair, approaching the midpoint of the first period. Week 4 championship game. Ice Castle Hockey 3-versus-3 Elite League as Brendan Wolcombe sneaks it through Veltri. Team Canes not putting up much of an argument as Wolcombe dangles down low. Wraparound try, scores! It deflected off the stick of Mauser. And it's 4-0 Team Saloon. Five ticks to talk. Wolcombe shooting for the empty net. Burial. That's it, and that's all. Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon, your Week 4 champions of the Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3-versus-3 League. Final score, Team Saloon 9, Team Raising Canes Chicken Fingers 3.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented heads-up sports training system. Improve your reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
2 jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
2 jumbo ice.
Stats and standings powered by Brentwood Bank, serving the financial needs of the South Hills for over a century. Goaltending matchup tonight in game number 1, Evan Baer of Tidal Wave Sports. 2-6 record, .554 goals against average, going up against former RMU Colonial and Niagara Purple Eagle and Fox Chapel Fox, for that matter, Chad Veltri. 2 goalie assists, a 9-3 overall record, and .406 goals against average. Veltri back in the cage for Team Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. The standings: Raising Cane's 12 points, Gordo's 10 points, Saloon 6 points, Tidal Wave 2 points. Team Raising Cane's still the highest scoring team in this summer showcase event with 76 goals for. Team Gordo's still the least scored against with only 50 goals allowed, thanks in large part to the play of their goaltender Mason Murovich, who we'll see in action in game number 2. Now, the way this works, Aaron, is that the higher seed in each matchup gets to pick which bench they want to be on, and Raising Cane's, despite being the number 1 seed, has elected the away bench. So Team Tidal Wave, the 4 seed, will be on the home bench for game number 1, which is just about to get started.
I wonder if there's any superstition there for Team Raising Cane's. They were on that bench last week and won it all, so that might be something in the back of their minds they're thinking about there.
Funny you should ask. They've won 5 of their 9 games when on the away bench. However, also lost 2 of their 3 when on the away bench. So a little bit of give and take there. Raising Cane's has played in 5 game 1s here in the Ice Castle Hockey 3-versus-3 Elite League as we get set to begin the 2024 Castle Cup Championship. They've won all 5 of those openers. Team Tidal Wave, in sharp contrast, has only played in 1 opener this summer, which resulted in a loss.
Seeing a similar look to last week with the Pendo, Boyson, and Gibson line, and Colton Mauser is going to be filling in on the Mooney and Coley line, so that's he's got to be excited about that, getting the chance to play with them tonight.
Another Fairbanks Ice Dog in the lineup for Raising Cane's. Jordan Timmons out there with Matt DeMarsico and Captain Connor Fedorak for Tidal Wave. And as they say in 3-on-3 hockey, let's do that 3-on-3 hockey. Timmons with a quick wrister that's stopped by Veltri, and a turnover to Timmons. Veltri forced to make another quick save.
Ice looks a little wet. That puck stuck there, and Pendo wasn't able to get a hold of it.
Ricky Boyson, edge of the left circle. Boyson looking for shooting space, lost that puck off his stick, but gets it right back. Fires for the top corner, far side. Couldn't hit it. And the rebound comes right to DeMarsico, the Wexford native. DeMarsico invited to Penguins Prospect Development Camp at the beginning of July. 26 points in his first season of playing D1 hockey under Guy Godowski at Penn State, their top flight men's program.
DeMarsico, he's one of those players. I didn't know who he was before this, but he is really impressed every single day.
Out in front it comes Mahler's one-timer, goes high and wide. DeMarsico in there looking for the rebound. It's dug out by Justin Gibson. LJ Mooney on his first shift of the night. Up for Logan Coley. Coley with speed to the goal. Couldn't fire that puck. Just ran out of time and space. Out in front it comes. Mooney's pass a little too far. Cooley gets the lumber up into the stomach of Felsing, but we play on.
That puck is really sticking to the ice.
Mooney trying to fire it for the vacant net, and it goes in!
That puck was going to go maybe a foot or 2 wide, but the goaltender went to go stop it and ended up smacking it into his own net. That's unfortunate for him.
The Pittsburgh Predators goaltending coach will not be showing that to his players at the next Predators practice. I'll go out on the sturdy limb and say it now. A fortuitous bounce for LJ Mooney, who now has a league-leading 22 goals as Logan Coley has a breakaway. Coley tries to go 5-hole and almost did, but Bear hung on.
You know, whenever he's gone, nobody is catching him. He is so fast. He creates so much separation on those breakaways with his speed.
Artem Kulikov, the Russian native, played juniors in St. Petersburg for 3 seasons, right around the time of the COVID-19 pandemic. He's back in the lineup tonight for Team Tidal Wave Sports. Working it down low. Wraparound try. Gavin Gulash unable to beat fellow Colonial Veltri. Goulash, a rising senior with the RMU program, coming in at 24-25. He too rejoining Team Tidal Wave Sports for this season finale. Boyson, high slot, finds metal but not mesh.
Goalie was screened there by his own player, didn't see it until it was getting past him.
Pendo for Gibson. One-timer Boyson goes wide. 3 minutes gone by in the first period. LJ Mooney's fluky goal from the half wall is the only one so far. Pendo from in tight. That's stopped by Bear. Kulikov slowing the play down behind his own net. Tidal Wave Sports changing. Raising Canes appears to want to do the same as this stretch pass eludes Jordan Timmons and comes right to Colton Mauser. Cooley to Mooney. LJ Mooney, poke checked. Good stick work there by DeMarsico. Out in front it comes. Score! Knock, knock. Who's there? LJ at the back door.
That's a great give and go play right there between those two. LJ finds Cooley down low, and instead of just sitting there watching, he goes right to the net and finds a seam. That's how you score goals right there.
We'll give him a few more points for artistic impression on that one. Mooney trying to steal it from Timmons. Timmons strong on that puck, gets it to the boards near side for Connor Fedoruk. DeMarsico, back to Fedoruk. Fedoruk to Anna Muller just on now. Shot from an angle, and Veltri just got over in time to deny Matt DeMarsico.
Great shoulder save there by Veltri, just getting over.
Mauser had trouble with the outlet pass, but eventually does find Logan Cooley. Mooney hits the brakes. Cooley, spinorama. Cooley, drop pass, Gibson shot. That caught the crossbar before it hit the netting behind Evan Bear. And remember, in this format, that's still a live puck.
One thing I've noticed early on in this game is the Canes team, they like to keep their shifts really short. They like to stay fresh, you know, and when you only have 6 guys on the team, that's important. But Tidal Wave's going to get a penalty shot here.
They are. Boyson's going to be the guilty party. Mahler, extra skater coming on, and it's Gavin Goulash. Goulash from above the left circle, down low to Felsing. Out in front it comes. Kane still hasn't touched this puck cleanly yet. Mahler to DeMarsico, fakes a shot, deflected in front, save Veltri. Finally, Gibson does get a stick on it. And so Tidal Wave has a chance to get that goose egg off the board with 2.5 left in the first. Tidal Wave as a team 3 for 7 on penalty shots this summer. Just under 43%. False start. So DeMarsico, who has converted a couple already for 2 different teams for that matter, will have to do it again. DeMarsico scored on a penalty shot in the first period of Game 2 last week for Tidal Wave. And here he comes. Matt DeMarsico to the goal. This time he is denied by Chad Veltri.
Veltri looks locked in. He's made some big saves already in this game.
All 4 teams with a combined penalty shot conversion rate of just over 42% coming into the Castle Cup event. So Tidal Wave right on par thereabouts with their penalty shot numbers, but unable to succeed there and cut this deficit in half. 1.5 remaining in the period. Here's Felsing, left side. Michael Felsing behind the defense. Off-balance shot. Couldn't go. Wouldn't go either. Felsing again. Shoots on Veltri. Veltri is there at the far post. Up it comes to Kulikov. Kulikov around Mooney. Kulikov from behind the net. Wraparound try, save made. Rebound. No goal. The net was dislodged behind Veltri. So Felsing's tally will not stand with 1 minute left in the first period. Mooney.
I was going to say, I understand the no goal call there, but at the same time, that's one of those ones where I feel like the puck's probably going to go in either way. So I'm not too sure why he called it off, but refs got the final decision.
I think you might be onto something there, Aaron, as Mooney tried to knock it in behind Bear. Nothing doing. Racing Cane still has this puck with half a minute to play in the period, and now the whistle blows as the net behind Bear has become egregiously dislodged. And indeed, Timmons arguing why that was a whistle and why the other dislodged net.
Yeah, and the Canes team just gets to keep this puck now and just go in with speed.
Here comes Logan Cooley after the restart. Now, tidal wave perhaps a bit done hard by this USA Hockey crew in the closing seconds of period one, but in any event, it remains a 2-0 game as Mooney steals it at center ice. Mooney down low to Cooley. Out in front to Gibson. Gibson's off-balance shot just missed. Fedoruk has to hurry, 3 seconds left. He is flying. He fires off the post at the buzzer, just before the buzzer, and Fedoruk visibly upset as the period ends.
Go ahead.
A quick break and a reset, but go ahead, Aaron, finish your thought.
I was going to say, he may have been able to tap that one in off the post there, but he looked skyward after. I don't think he realized he had a little bit more time on the clock. Could have possibly stole one there, but going in with 2-0 now.
You are watching the 2024 Castle Cup Championship on TenbandTV. He's Aaron Norkovicus. I'm Matt Popchock, and this is the 2024 Castle Cup Championship. Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3 versus 3 league action from Castle Shannon, PA on TenbandTV. Period 2 of game number 1 is a go. Team Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, Week 6 champs. Number 1 overall playoff seed leading Team Tidal Wave Sports, the number 4 seed, by a score of 2-0 as this puck is played up to center, and a chance the other way for Matt DeMarsico, denied by Veltri on the first period penalty shot, and this time that puck went awry on him as he was driving the cage.
It's a great back check there by Mauser. We got a little bit of a lineup change here for the Canes. They went with Kendo, Coley, and Mauser to start, splitting Coley and Mooney up. Interesting decision.
Coley, meanwhile, with nearly a gorgeous goal, but hits the near post as we have a yard sale in the attacking zone for Team Tidal Wave. Fedoruk on the defensive picks up his stick. Loose puck in front. Veltri didn't know where it was, and DeMarsico almost slipped it between his pads. DeMarsico still controlling for Team Tidal Wave, which has kept this opening contest closer than perhaps most observers would have anticipated, only trailing by a pair early in the second.
Yeah, Veltri, he had that puck tucked under his arm there. He stood up, didn't realize he had it, and Tidal Wave almost took advantage of that one.
From the corner, Felsing playing it up to Gulash. Gulash, lead pass to Mahler. Gibson on Mahler. Mahler hits the post. There's about 8 or 9 different directions this game could be going, Aaron, and it's all a result of the posts behind either of these goaltenders.
Oh yeah, I feel like we've already seen, 4 or 5 already. That was a great shot there by Mahler, though.
Boyson, one-timer, score! That was sick from Justin Gibson. 3-0 Canes.
No post on that one.
Yeah, don't adjust your set, folks. It's not the Flames in white, red, and yellow. It's the Canes as Michael Felsing nuzzles that nylon to make it a 3-1 contest. 12 goals on the year for Felsing, and Gibson now has 9, meanwhile, for Raising Canes.
Yeah, we talked about him gonna have to step up for this Tidal Wave team, and that's a big one right there. Getting that one right back, keeping Tidal Wave, letting them know they're still in this.
Felsing, a former PIHL scoring co-champion at the Class AA level with the Montour Spartans. The program's all-time leading scorer, in fact, in the PIHL era, as Boyson is denied by Bear.
Not too sure what the whistle was for, but Tidal Wave's going to head back and restart here.
You know as much as I do about that one. I'm scratching my head too. Kulikov, anyway, behind the Raising Cane's net. That pass intended for Felsing, stolen by Cooley. Cooley with space. Cooley double teamed by Goulash and Felsing. A pair of Colonials out there. Team Tidal Wave over 20 points in this tournament from players with RMU ties. Here's Cooley again. Cooley in front. Mauser unable to bury, and he is hacking and whacking, desperate for that first goal of the summer. But Evan Bear will have none of it.
Yeah, that puck looked like it was just a little too in tight. Wasn't able to get everything on it.
Goulash with space on the left wing. Goulash fires, stopped by Veltri. Pivoting in the circle is Kulikov. He's watched by Gibson. Pass out in front, intended for Fedoruk. Oh, Caden Pendo just got a blade on that. Cooley, quick pass to Justin Gibson. Gibson back for Logan Cooley. Cooley knocked down. Cooley drives the cage anyway, fires, and it's stopped somehow by Evan Bear. How did he keep that one out?
Cooley was looking at the ref there, looking if there was going to be a trip.
Timmins with a nifty maneuver. Timmins tucks it in. What a play there by another former Colonial, Jordan Timmins.
Yeah, that was a really nice one. He had Gibson looking one way, put it back through his legs, gave himself enough time and space to get the shot off.
Team Tidal Wave trailing by just one now. It's a 3-2 game with 3:20 left in regulation. Trying to pull an upset of first place Raising Canes in this first game of the Castle Cup playoff event. And you got to give Evan Bear some credit as well for stoning Logan Cooley and limiting LJ Mooney to just the 2 goals in that first period.
Yeah, Raising Canes, they definitely had a lot of chance. Bears playing really well right now, keeping Tidal Wave in it.
Cross-ice pass from Boyson is picked off by Mahler. Team Tidal Wave feeling it right now. Snapshot, score! It trickled in behind Veltri, and we've got a 3-3 game. DeMarsico ties it up.
I'm not sure if that hit Boyson or Mahler in front, but that puck definitely changed directions off something.
Out it comes to Mahler. Adam Mahler. Suddenly, Team Tidal Wave can take their first lead, but the shot pass intended for DeMarsico is errant. Mahler with it again near side. Mahler to goal. Veltri was ready. Felsing off the stick of Mooney. Down low to Michael Felsing. Felsing to the goal. He's stopped by Veltri.
Oh, that's a potential game saver there with just 2 minutes left. Just got his stick. Felsing got around the pad there.
Gibson is on. And so is Logan Cooley. Cooley, left circle. Side of the net, try to go to Pendo. Pendo was too well covered by Felsing. Team Tidal Wave just playing really strong X's and O's hockey defensively in this second period. Stretch pass to Cooley, deflected by Kulikov. Cooley's gonna flag it down as it was misplayed by Bear. Final 1:15 of regulation, 3-3 the score. Cooley, left wing side. Taking his time, trying to use the clock to his advantage.
We're getting to that point in the game where both teams are going to play shut down defensively, almost like it's overtime. Get a man and stay with them. Tidal Wave got a triangle going here.
Pendo fires wide. Cooley waiting for the rebound, and he's got it. Final minute of regulation. Justin Gibson, Logan Cooley. Cooley makes his move. Cooley off balance shot. No, it's not a goal. It's sitting on the goal line, and it bounced right to Evan Bear. You've got to be kidding me.
Cane's bench is pointing like it went in, but it looked like it went off that left post and right back into the pads of Bears. He's rubbing the post, saying thank you for that one.
After one of the unluckiest bounces we've seen all summer in the first period, he gets the lucky bounce of a lifetime right there as this game remains tied with 20 seconds left. Timmins trying to get around Cooley, can't. Cooley and Mooney now on for this final shift of regulation. Cross ice, it comes to Kulikov. Kulikov just missed. Rebound to Fedoruk. 10 seconds left. Fedoruk, cross ice for Kulikov. 5 seconds left. One-timer. Veltri just got a piece. And wouldn't you know it, in the 1 versus 4 game, we head to a sudden victory period. Team Raising Cane's 3, Team Tidal Wave 3.
Definitely doesn't get more interesting than that.
Team Raising Cane's, winners of 3 weekly championships out of a possible 6. They won all 6, or they appeared in all 6, excuse me, championship rounds of the regular season. Team Tidal Wave Sports, a team that won only twice during the regular campaign.
Raising Cane's is going to go with their big 3 here. Mooney, Pendo, and Coley to start this overtime. You know they want to just get this over with. They don't want to give Tidal Wave any sort of momentum in this overtime. Give them an opportunity to feel like they can get this.
Tidal Wave countering with Mahler, DeMarsico, and Fedoruk. DeMarsico against Mooney for the opening faceoff of overtime, and it is controlled by Team Raising Cane's. Caden Pendo dropping for LJ Mooney. Mooney between the circles. DeMarsico all over him like a cheap suit. Pendo, right circle. Pendo for Coley, and again, you know Canes is going to be deliberate here and look for a quality attempt like you hinted at earlier, Aaron.
Yeah, these are 3 really smart players. They know they're not just gonna waste their opportunity on a shot from the point. They're gonna look to get in close, get this goalie moving side to side somehow.
Pendo for Mooney. For Logan Cooley. The cycle continues. Cooley in the corner. Cooley, cross ice for Mooney. Mooney drags it to his forehand. Cooley setting a screen. Mooney with space. Mooney trying to go down low to Pendo. It was broken up. What a play by DeMarsico.
Yeah, DeMarsico didn't look too happy with that pick, but he didn't sit there and pout about it. He got back and made a great defensive play.
We approach the midpoint of overtime. DeMarsico has it for Tidal Wave Sports. DeMarsico, right wing circle. Wide of Connor Fedoruk. And Coley takes it in flight. Coley and Boyson with speed. Boyson has it. Boyson couldn't shoot it cleanly. Coley overskated it. Oh, a tense moment there for Tidal Wave defensively. DeMarsico in transition for Team Tidal Wave. DeMarsico, fan on the attempted shot. Gibson coming back to center with Boyson. Ricky Boyson trying to go to Gibson. Gibson one-timer, what a save by Evan Bear! And Bear continues to stand on his head. That comes now to Boyson. Boyson couldn't shoot it, and Bear flopping like a fish to cover that puck.
Going back to that first one, that original pass got blocked, so Bear had to go over, come back, and then go back over to make that save.
Now, will Team Tidal Wave try the stall tactic for different reasons? Oh, that nearly trickled in behind Veltri. Will they stall for the shootout? Anything can happen in the sudden victory shootout. All about playing the percentages at this point. Canes has this puck with half a minute to go in the overtime. And a turnover to Felsing. Felsing to the goal. Stopped by Veltri! What a leg save, but it comes back to Gulash. Gulash is stopped by Chad Veltri. Kulikov unable to complete the wraparound.
Bad turnover on the wall by Mauser. Kicked right out to the middle, and that's definitely not the player you want to give a chance to in overtime is Felsing, but great save by Veltri.
One last rush for Logan Cooley in overtime. Cooley with speed. Cooley shoots, he's stopped by Bear, and it will go to a sudden victory shootout. Unbelievable.
Both of these goalies, neither of them want to be the one to give up the last goal here. Both playing out of their minds right now.
Raising Canes could have opened another Raising Canes franchise in the amount of time they had that puck in the overtime, but still couldn't find an answer for Bear.
And as much as Raising Cane's had the puck, Tidal Wave also did play great defense, you know, especially in that first half. They didn't give them much. So it's got to give props where props is due. And Tidal Wave did a really good job of shutting down the big three, who looks like they're going to be right back out here.
And so, again, the format that we've been following on a weekly basis is not expected to change. But we will not proceed, evidently, to the sudden victory shootout. We're going to play another sudden victory period.
Going playoff rules, looks like we might just get continuous OT here until someone scores.
That seems to be the case. We were not apprised of that prior to airtime, but in any event, the second OT is a go. Granted, prior to airtime, we didn't anticipate this game needing 2 overtimes for a resolution either, but that's a different discussion.
No, we did not. Tidal Wave's playing like it's a playoff game, which it is, you know. Playoffs, anyone can win. All it takes is one shot.
Mooney almost had it there. Sorry, Aaron.
No, I was just about to say the same thing you said. Almost it was there.
Caden Pendo has the rebound. Pendo, poke check by Bear.
Pendo took a high stick there, but no call.
Near side it comes for Jordan Timmons. Timmons from the circle, stopped by Veltri. Mooney carefully protecting the rebound. Mooney looking for any gas he still might have at the bottom of that tank. Mooney, right circle. The dynamic duo is out there for Team Raising Canes. Shot from an angle is stopped by Bear. Cooley from above the right circle. Mooney wants to come off now, and Gibson's coming on behind the plate. Gibson has it, fires, it's blocked. Boyson, oh, what a play to keep that puck on side. To Coley.
Coley's playing this like it's an NHL overtime, taking it nice and slow, really taking his time with the puck.
Loose puck in front of Bear. He just got a piece of the shot by Boyson. Past the midpoint of OT number 2. DeMarsico shooting into the logo, and Veltri has secured it.
If you're Tidal Wave, this is the matchup you won. You got DeMarsico and Felsing out there. No Mooney or Coley out there, so.
Boyson, him against the world, and the world won that battle. Outlet pass to Kulikov. Kulikov right wing side. Drop pass for DeMarsico. DeMarsico monitored by Gibson. DeMarsico turnaround shot deflected off a defensive stick. And here's a chance for Justin Gibson. Gibson has a step on Felsing. Gibson shoots it off the blocker of Bear, and it stays in play.
You can definitely tell what team the fans are cheering here for today. Everyone was on their feet for that breakaway.
Half a minute left in the second overtime. DeMarsico through center ice. DeMarsico on his backhand. DeMarsico to Kulikov. Kulikov. Not much space. Kulikov forced a save from Veltri. Rebound. Fanned on by DeMarsico. Chance the other way for Pendo. Pendo to the goal himself. He forces a save from Bear.
That was an amazing play defensively by Cole. He was able to tie up DeMarsico's stick, not allowing him to get a clean shot off.
One more shot. Felsing stopped by Veltri. And so we head to a third sudden victory period. Where's Peter Nedved when you need him?
This is basically 2 games already for them.
So again, we are junking the script. We are not going to a sudden victory shootout as we would have by now. We are going to play continuous 3-minute running clock overtimes until one of these teams scores the next goal. Team Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers 3, Team Tidal Wave Sports 3. Game number 1 of the 2024 Castle Cup Championship. Matt Popchock and Aaron Norkovicus of UPJ Hockey with you on TenbandTV. And again, Coley and Mooney out there with Pendo. Look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament.
After seeing those first 2 overtimes, What's your prediction on who might get this and win this for their team?
At this point, it's always the person you least expect, or at least that's the way it seems to go in overtime playoff hockey.
Yeah.
Only question is, which team? In front it comes, Veltri the save. It looked like Fedoruk tried to deflect it in, but it was not to be. Lead pass to Mooney. LJ Mooney to the goal. Mooney still has this puck and fires it through the goal mouth. Outlet pass for Connor Fedoruk. Fedoruk dropping for Gulash. Gulash covered by Cooley, and Cooley wins that puck battle in the corner. Cooley and Mooney, see them scraping the bottom of the barrel for energy at this point. Cooley's shot is stopped by Evan Bear. And they're forcing those guys to low percentage shots too. That's where you really have to give Team Tidal Wave credit.
Yeah, like we said, going into that second overtime, Tidal Wave just not giving Canes much defensively, and they're not getting much offensively, but they are shutting Canes down.
Boyson trying to lead it for Cooley. It comes now to Felsing. Possible 2-on-1 with Mahler. Felsing for Mahler. Mahler backhander stopped by Veltri, and numbers now for Raising Canes. Here comes Cooley. Cooley fakes. Down low, it's taken away by DeMarsico. Nothing coming easily for either team. Mahler shoots off the armpit of Veltri.
Gibson's gonna go here, you got a chance.
Gibson to the goal, stopped by Evan Bear. The man's a menace.
I gotta say, it does not get more exciting than this right now.
Felsing to reset for Tidal Wave. Dropping for DeMarsico for Michael Felsing. Taken away by Gibson. Gibson plays it to himself. No, that's Colton Mauser. Mauser has Mooney trailing the play, but the pass was a miss. Mooney takes it back anyway. Mooney out in front, poke checked, and a good play there by Kulikov. Under a minute to go in the third overtime period.
How good would it feel for Mauser to get his first goal of the summer right now?
Pendo unable to hang on to that puck. Timmins trying to do a little cherry picking perhaps as Gulash hits him. Canes does get back defensively. Timmins has this puck. Timmins between the circles. Timmins right circle. That shot blocked. Good work there by Mauser. Mauser in no man's land right now. Trying to outmuscle Kulikov. 20 seconds left. Pendo gets it back to center. And it's stolen by Ricky Boyson. 5 seconds left. Boyson got to tee up and fire. He does, and it's stopped by Bear.
Boyson pulled up there, and Mooney started pointing at the clock saying, shoot it, shoot it. Boyson took a look and just got the shot off.
And so we go to a fourth sudden victory period. The Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania, site of the Castle Cup Championship tonight, is surrounded by uncharted waters at the moment.
The crowd is loving this, though. Very loud. Every time there's a chance, everyone's getting on their feet. Every time there's a save, everyone's getting on their feet.
It is a rapt audience indeed, and a young audience at that. You love to see it. They got the thunder sticks out. Which of these teams will be thunderstruck in game number one? Neither one wants to go down.
Boyson's going to start now with Mooney and Cooley.
DeMarsico, Mahler, and Fedoruk, the first trio out for the fourth overtime for Team Tidal Wave. Raising Canes controls the opening faceoff of OT4. LJ Mooney for Logan Cooley. Logan Cooley knocked down, and there will be a penalty shot as Mooney drives the net and tucks it in, or does he? Officials say no goal. Mooney clamoring that the goal should stand.
Now, Mooney put that in before the whistle blew. He didn't blow the whistle.
I agree with you, Aaron. I think that goal should stand. Wow.
And Mooney's talking to the ref now, asking why that didn't count.
The Raising Cane's bench immediately and in one voice, in unison, yelling goal and making the official signal as if it should have counted. And I think Raising Cane's has a legitimate beef, but they have a chance to make it a moot point here as Logan Cooley has a penalty shot.
He's looking for Mooney, but he doesn't have him.
And he misses upstairs. My goodness, what a turn of events. Coming the other way to Marsico. He lost that puck for a moment, but regains possession. Now forces the save from Veltri. And Veltri's not leaving anything to chance. I'm with you, Aaron. I did not hear a whistle, so yeah. I'm going to have to fiercely disagree with this USA Hockey crew.
I think the referee's argument was that the goalie had possession, which, wow.
What a glove save by Bear on Mooney, who just can't buy a break all of a sudden.
Which resulted in the stoppage, but he never blew the whistle, and Mooney did poke that puck in before I heard the whistle, so.
Logan Cooley denied on a penalty shot moments ago, approaching the midpoint of OT number 4. He's watched by the entire Tidal Wave team. What else is new? For Justin Gibson. Now for Pendo, who lost the puck. Cleared back to center. Gibson's got to hurry now, and he just gets rid of it in time to Pendo. Pendo, cross ice for Cooley. And you can just tell that his battery is a bit drained at the moment.
Yeah, he's definitely slowing down for Logan Cooley standards, but he also doesn't look like he wants to get off the ice. He looks like he wants to be the one to win this for his team.
A missed play by Pendo. Chance for Michael Felsing for Team Tidal Wave. Felsing drifting in the slot area. Felsing with space. Felsing didn't shoot the puck. Goes back to Goulash. Goulash, backhand try. Veltri controls it. Final minute of overtime number 4. Pendo, left circle. Pendo creates space. Pendo fires just wide.
Pendo is able to use his great skating abilities there to give himself a great time and space for a shot. Just missed the net.
Mauser with a steal. Mauser in front. Gibson's shot is blocked. I didn't see who got a piece of it. Under 20 seconds left. It's stolen by Felsing, and what a game Felsing has had for Team Tidal Wave. 8 seconds left. Goulash across the line. Goulash dropping for Timmins. Timmins fires off the crossbar. Jordan Timmins that close to giving Tidal Wave the upset. And so we go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right, Sophie, count them, 5 overtimes in game 1.
I'm getting flashbacks to the 2020 bubble playoffs with Tampa Bay and Columbus when they went to, I believe it was 7. Just chance after chance, though, between these two teams. Both goalies just playing phenomenal right now.
Essentially, this is the 7th period, to wit. The number 7 up on the period portion of the scoreboard here, above center ice at the trackside rink here in the Ice Castle, Castle Shannon, PA. Matt Popchock, Aaron Norkovicus. Adam Muller's having a nice little chuckle at center ice, and I mean, why wouldn't you at this point? This is absolutely incredible, and we've still got 3 more games to go.
The Canes there, Coley, Mooney, and Pendo are all huddled up there, coming up with a plan. I wonder if we'll see something set play here if he wins this face-off.
Evan Bear taking an extra moment to adjust his equipment over by the home bench. And now he appears ready to rock and roll, sorry.
You guys just gonna say you can't blame him for that.
Cooley against Timmins. And Timmins won the faceoff this time. Timmins across the attacking line. Timmins between the circles, shoots on Veltri. And it's cleaned out of there by Mooney. Mooney with a man down behind the play, across the line. Mooney dragging, shooting, save made, rebound, Cooley. He had it in his sights. He just couldn't get to that puck on time. And now Raising Canes is offside unintentionally.
That is a very difficult save there. Mooney going fast across the ice. Made it look like he was almost going to curl back up and throws it low blocker.
Matt DeMarsico. DeMarsico shoots on Veltri, who makes a loud save.
Veltri's rebound control has been very good, which is very important in these overtimes because it gives the Canes the puck right back.
We are in the 5th overtime of game number 1. LJ Mooney from the circle, from an angle. Is it in? No! Bear has it! Artem Kulikov through center for Tidal Wave. Near side Felsing. Felsing, left circle, dropping for DeMarsico. DeMarsico watched by Mooney. Mooney, still on DeMarsico. Tidal Wave trying to set a screen for DeMarsico. Out in front, it's played aside by Veltri and fired from an angle by Kulikov. DeMarsico gets to the rebound, and it's forced outside the zone by Cooley. Midway through OT5.
They're in a back violation.
Correct, over and back. Possession to Raising Canes. And the Canes bench was on top of that one. To LJ Mooney. Mooney dispossessed immediately. And they've done a remarkable job against him, Tidal Wave, in this first game. DeMarsico trying to tee it up. DeMarsico on his backhand for Fedoruk. Fedoruk out in front. It's taken by Cooley, up ahead, or Mooney rather, up ahead for Caden Pendo. Final minute of the 5th overtime. Pendo still has this puck.
That was great defense by all 3 of the Canes players. Pendo didn't give...
Pendo firing, oh, just missed.
But Pendo didn't give DeMarsico anything, and Cooley and Mooney both got back.
Felsing with a steal. Felsing inside the attacking line. Felsing off the post, and it's put in! Michael Felsing, with half a minute to play in OT5, secures the upset for Team Tidal Wave Sports.
Wow, this is definitely not something a lot of people expected to see. Tidal Wave with possibly the biggest upset of the whole season right now.
We'll come back and talk about it more as Gordos and Saloon face off in game number 2 at last. With Aaron Norkovicus, I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching the Castle Cup Championship on TenbandTV. With Aaron Norkovicus, I'm Matt Popchock back at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, where we have just seen Team Tidal Wave Sports play the ultimate game of possum, winning 2 games in the regular season, but then stunning 3-time weekly champion team Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers in 5 overtimes with 30 seconds to play in the 5th overtime. Michael Felsing, who led Team Tidal Wave with 16 points coming into this playoff event, getting the game-winning goal after an already Herculean effort in regulation time. And so that opens the door for the team that finished just behind Raising Cane's, Team Gordo's Tacos and Tequila in black, to possibly take this thing as they take on the number 3 seed over on the visitors bench, the team in light brown, Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon.
I don't know if we're going to get a better matchup than the one we just saw, but these teams are definitely going to give it their best, top that performance.
Game 2 is underway, and with it is Tanner Pelosic back in the lineup for Team Saloon. An excellent offensive defenseman this summer, and he puts it off the blocker of the leading goaltender in this competition, Mason Murovich, who is scored upon immediately. Grits and gravy from Alex Grits. That's his 5th of the summer. That blip on the radar notwithstanding, Murovich, the younger of the 2 Murovich brothers, has been awesome in goal. 372 GAA to lead all 4 regular netminders in this summer showcase event coming into the playoffs. Pelosic through center for Team Saloon. Pelosic fires on Murovich. The save is made, and Pelosic went down trying to play the rebound, which is controlled by Nick Kakali. Kakali, 18 assists from the blue line for Team Gordo's as they try to feed Tyler Murovich, team captain, down low. Xander Kakali to cover Johnny McDonald, who fires from a bad angle. Easy save by Mason Murovich. Home run pass intended for Tyler is broken up by Carter Ekberg, the former state champion with Peters Township. Steal by Will Tomko, speaking of Peters Township legends, and he couldn't slip it in behind McLaughlin, however. Tomko gets his own rebound back. Tomko, 5 points in his first week of this event, held without a point last week. Murovich off balance. Great glove save by Kyle McLaughlin.
Kyle has already made a few big saves in this one. Sometimes it's hard for a goalie when they have to sit there for that long, with how long that first game went, but he looks sharp right now.
McLaughlin, 5-7 overall, 5.02 goals against average in this event. Wraparound try by Welcome is blocked. Murovich, an 8-4 record overall coming in. He's appeared in all 12 games during the regular season for Team Gordo's. Christian Humphreys, the Colorado Avalanche 2024 draftee from an angle. I'll take that, thank you very much, says number 20. Near side it comes to Welcome. Welcome off the stick of Nick Kakali. Given away to Tanner Pelosic. Pelosic, side of the net. Grits! Thank you, sir. May I have another? 2.5 gone by. It's 2-0 Team Saloon.
Pelosic and Grits have already connected on 2 already. I wonder how many they have with each other.
Oh, do we have another upset in the making, possibly? Christian Humphreys. Tight angle, can't beat McLaughlin. Go ahead.
I was going to say, we talked about how Tidal Wave is one of those sleeper teams in the while they were taking warm-ups. They're a good team, especially with Kyle and Net. They can build a lead here. They can definitely hold on to it with him.
Behind the net, Sean O'Donnell. O'Donnell, 10 goals, 18 points during the regular season. The 18 points led Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon. Tyler Murovich, the 20-goal man. Finished 1 behind LJ Mooney for the regular season lead, and with flair, McLaughlin was trying to toss that puck along to one of his teammates. Instead, he'll wait for the whistle, and Ekberg has it now for Saloon. Up to Johnny McDonald, the Cannonsburg native, on his backhand off Mason Murovich. Outlet pass to Tyler Murovich. Drop pass to Konyan. For Kakali. Kakali shooting wide. Xander Kakali, that is. O'Donnell. Near side, up to McDonald. It comes now to Tomko. Tomko trying to start the breakout for Team Gordos past the midpoint of period one. Gordos trailing by a pair, and Tomko's taken out of the play by Pelosic.
Pelosic playing the body there a little bit on Tomko.
Pelosic in the corner, stick check by Will Tomko. Went on to play junior hockey for the Chicago Steel of the USHL. Good read defensively by Nick Kakali. Outlet pass too heavy for Christian Humphreys. Gritz, who has both goals in this game, attending the University of Waterloo in Canada as a rising fourth year. Humphreys across the line, cross ice for Nick Kakali. Off the stick of Gritz. Gritz is playing with hair on fire urgency in this first period. Humphreys from the right circle. Humphreys waits for McLaughlin to go down. McLaughlin scrambling back. Humphreys from an angle. Easy save by McLaughlin. Maybe Humphreys should have gotten rid of that puck a hair sooner. In any event, he takes it back, fires, finds metal, but not mesh. Final 2.5 of period one. Evan Conyon just on for Team Gordos. Off the glass, and the rebound comes all the way back to center. Xander Kakali anticipating. Team Saloon now changing on the fly. Conyon flying across the attacking line. He's dispossessed by Pelosic. A lunch pail effort in this first period by Team Saloon. A 500 team, more or less, during the regular season. They won one weekly championship in 6 tries, 6 weeks. Breakaway for Sean O'Donnell. O'Donnell off the crossbar. The Posts are getting some action in both games tonight.
Yeah, we've already seen one each way in this one, and I can't even tell you how many we saw in that first one.
Tyler Mirovic, right circle. Mirovic toward goal. Xander Kakali tried to pull a Sidney Crosby and bat it out of midair, but it was not to be. Shades of that Crosby playoff goal at the Wachovia Center, or whatever they call it now, in 09. Near side for Tomko, back to Mirovic. He shoots on McLaughlin's save made. The rebound is covered by Kyle McLaughlin. Gordo's starting to get their noses dirty, and Kyle McLaughlin is rising to meet that challenge. Final minute of first period play in game 2. Ekberg, watched by Nick Kakali. To center it'll come, and the length of the ice, officials say unintentional icing.
Yeah, that would have went right to the stick of Walcom, but he tried being sly and letting it go, seeing if he could maybe get a penalty shot there.
Pelosic waits for his man to go down. Now goes side of the net. Off-balance shot through the goal mouth off the stick of Walcom. 20 seconds left. Christian Humphreys leading it for Devin Rorick, the former Upper St. Clair Stellar 6 honoree. Rorick gave it away to Walcom. 8 seconds left. Walcom from the circle to the corner. Devin Rorick at the buzzer. Now another eyebrow-raising start to our regularly scheduled contests. Game number 2 sees Team Saloon leading by 2 over Team Gordos. He's Aaron Norkovicus. I'm Matt Popchock. It's the 2024 Castle Cup Championship on 10-Band TV. Alex Gritz, one of many former Penn's Elite products we've seen in this event, and a former Johnstown Tomahawk at that, with goals 5 and 6 for his summer to give Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon a 2-0 lead over Team Gordo's Tacos and Tequila in Game 2 of the 2024 Castle Cup Championship. Matt Popchock and Aaron Orkovicus back at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, PA. Second period action is on here in Pittsburgh South Hills. Tyler Murovich, Gordo's leading goal scorer from the high slot area. The second place team in black trying to find an answer for Kyle McLaughlin as Gritz looks for the hat trick but misses to the short side.
This starting unit for Team Saloon has been very good. They're finding each other everywhere on the ice. He just whiffed on that one.
Xander Kakali on the off-wing one-timer. And he's a pretty deft scoring defenseman as McLaughlin is in the prone position, but Gordos can't find the puck. Tanner Polosik, who's been a monster defensively for Team Saloon, and he's been a difference maker too. When he's been in the lineup, Saloon has been a much better team.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you even see it today. I mean, he's all over the puck, making play after play. Such a good player.
Fires it high and wide off the netting behind Mason Murovich. Polosik for O'Donnell. Humphreys through center. Christian Humphreys, 7th round draft choice back on June 29th. Out in front, Kanye and Fan on the attempted shot. A great backdoor maneuver there by Humphreys, and everything was there but the execution from Team Gordos.
Yeah, Kanyan just looked like it hit the heel of his stick, wasn't able to get it up off the ice.
Outlet pass intended for Humphreys from Nick Kakali, excuse me. Stolen by Team Saloon. Here's Ekberg missing the net. Johnny McDonald trying to go to O'Donnell with the blue line, had his stick tied up. Kanyan up ahead. Evan Kanyan plays it to himself. Off balance shot, couldn't sneak it past McLaughlin. 2 minutes gone by in period 2. Still a 2-0 lead for Saloon. Gordos victorious in their previous 2 meetings against Team Saloon, but finding out that sometimes the old adage about how hard it is to beat a team 3 times in the same season rings true. Gritz for Tanner Polosik. Polosik 17 points from the blue line for Team Saloon. Fabulous numbers during the regular season. Welcome for Polosik. Polosik goes to the cage but was poke checked from behind by one of the brothers Kakali, Xander in this case. And here is Xander with his puck for Team Gordos. Getting around Gritz. Kakali from Murovich. Murovich shoots it wide. Devin Rorick to the corner. Played in front and Kakali couldn't tap the loose puck home.
Team Gordos looks like they're maybe gripping the stick a little bit too much right now. They know they need one here soon.
Welcome just missing. He had Murovich dead to rights too. And that's a big break for Team Gordos. Humphreys offside.
That's one of those ones where you're really hoping that doesn't come back to bite them.
Gordos with 65 goals through 6 weeks. Right behind Raising Cane's offensively in terms of team scoring. And again, credit the opponent. Team Saloon really doing a good job mucking it up and making it difficult for some really, really skilled players to get off quality shots or anything resembling quality shots on Kyle McLaughlin. Kakali for Tomko, for Nick Kakali, midway through period 2. Christian Humphreys fakes. Humphreys, right circle. In front, one-timer save again, McLaughlin on Will Tomko.
That was a great play by Humphreys there. Little spinorama backhand pass.
We have yet to see a goose egg hatched by any of the goaltenders that have competed in this event. Kyle McLaughlin determined to get one before his summer is over. Gritz shooting on Murovich. Murovich couldn't hang on to it, but gets some help from Xander Kakali, excuse me.
Gritz almost knocked that free. Would have had an open net. Great presence of mind by Mirovic to get that pad out and hold on to it.
Kanya knocked down from behind. Penalty shot coming up to Team Gordos. Humphreys still has this puck. Fires wide. And Humphreys put the force of the world into that shot. Extra skater on, and the extra skater is Captain Tyler Mirovic. Out in front it comes. It's played aside by Polosic. And so Team Gordos has a chance to make it a one-goal game.
Yeah, this is just the opportunity that Team Gordos needed right here. They get one here and they're right back in this one-goal game.
Gordos 4 for 6 as a team on penalty shots this summer. Rorick and Humphreys each scored for them on penalty shots last week. Konyan missing on this attempt, however, and it remains 2-0 in favor of Team Saloon. Konyan just looked indecisive with that puck. Welcome trying to drag it around Mason Mirovic, nothing doing. Konyan with it one more time. For Xander Kakali. Nick Kakali, I beg your pardon. Not the first time I've done that, not going to be the last. And Nick told me he wants to get one at some point tonight. Score! Devin Rorick. Well, we'll just settle for 19 assists.
That was a great feed. Nice soft touch for Rorick.
Only Logan Cooley has more assists coming into tonight anyway. Nick Kakali showing off those puck-moving D-man skills. Gordo's still alive with 1:40 left in regulation.
That one breaks the shutout for Kyle. You can't be too happy about that.
We'll keep an eye on the net down to our left and see what Kyle's counterpart, Mason Mirovic, does as Saloon comes in transition. Out in front, it's played, intended for Welcome, who was tied up aggressively by Tomko. Tomko surveying the action.
Mirovic looking towards the bench, looking like he's ready to go.
Xander Kakali's shot is blocked. Christian Humphreys is ridden all the way into the glass by Brendan Welcome. But Gordo still has this puck. Mirovic for Humphreys. Humphreys scores! And it's a 2-2 game with 1 minute to play. Christian Humphreys bar down.
He snuck that right over the short side shoulder. There was not much room there for shooters, and he was able to find it there.
Humphreys 17th in all. Is more bonus hockey on the way. Alex Gritz still on hat trick watch, finding medal, but not mesh. Gritz just inside the attacking line. Now Team Saloon has to tag up with half a minute left in period 2. Near side, Sean O'Donnell. O'Donnell trying to go to Polosic. It's broken up. Loose puck to Gritz. Gritz shoots. Save made Mason Mirovic. And Mirovic finally has it covered.
That is a huge save for Team Gordos there.
Mirovic recovering his goalie stick as we resume action. Last chance maybe for Team Gordos to win it before we head to another sudden victory session. Tyler Mirovic ridden off the puck by Polosic. Out in front it comes to Xander Kakali. Somehow Kyle McLaughlin has it, but we have another penalty shot forthcoming. And because we're in the final minute, the clock will stop. So Gordos has enough time to take the penalty shot.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call a hook on Polosic, I think it was, on that back check on Mirovic.
Xander Kakali. 10 goals from the defensive spot he occupies for Team Gordos. Humphreys! Burial! Gordos is ahead with 3 seconds left.
Oh,
Take a shot. O'Donnell. Sorry, Sean. Time is out. That's it, and that's all. Team Gordos Tacos and Tequila gets off the mat. And in the time it took Christian Humphreys to double dip that tortilla chip, they win, and they advance to play team title wave in tonight's Castle Cup Championship round. Your consolation game following our ice cut will be Raising Cane's against Team Saloon. And live coverage of the 2024 Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3 vs. 3 League on TenbandTV is brought to you by Gordo's Tacos and Tequila. If you're in the mood for Mexican food with an emphasis on braised and smoked meats and everything made from scratch, look no further than 131 Shiloh Street on Mount Washington. Gordo's offers a wide variety of juices, seltzers, and adult beverages to wash it down. A happy hour 4 to 6 Monday through Friday. Late night deals 10 to midnight every day. Open noon to midnight daily. Available for online ordering. Follow them on Instagram at Gordos_PGH. And make your reservations now at gordospgh.com. Gordo's Tacos and Tequila. Eat, drink, live. And they will live to fight another day. Team Gordo's 3, Team Saloon 2. Aaron Norkovicus and I, Matt Popchock, will be back after the Zamboni does his thing for more Castle Cup Championship hockey on TenbandTV.
Really sticking to the ice.
Mooney trying to fire it for the vacant net, and it goes in!
That puck was going to go maybe a foot or two wide, but
Gratuitous bounce for LJ Mooney, who now has a league-leading 22 goals, as Logan Coley has a breakaway. Coley tries to go 5-hole and almost did, but Bear hung on. Stick work there by DeMarsico. Out in front it comes. Score! Knock, knock. Who's there? LJ at the back door. Just missed. Fedoruk has to hurry. 3 seconds left. He is flying. He fires off the post at the buzzer, just before the buzzer.
That was a great shot there by Mahler, though.
Boyson, one-timer, score! That was sick from Justin Gibson. Folks, it's not the Flames in white, red, and yellow. It's the Canes as Michael Felsing nuzzles that nylon to make it a 3-1 contest. Players with RMU ties. Here's Coley again. Coley in front. Mauser unable to bury, and he is hacking and whacking, desperate for that first goal of the summer. But Timmins with a nifty maneuver. Timmins tucks it in. What a play there by another former Colonial, Jordan Timmins. Team tight away, feeling it right now. Snapshot, score! It trickled in behind Veltri, and we've got a 3-3 game. DeMarsico ties it up. Down low to Michael Felsing. Felsing to the goal. He's stopped by Veltri.
Oh, that's a potential game saver there with just 2 minutes left.
Coley makes his move. Coley off balance shot. No, it's not a goal. It's sitting on the goal line, and it bounced right to Evan Bear. You've got to be kidding me. Gibson coming back to center with Boyson. Ricky Boyson trying to go to Gibson. Gibson one-timer. What a save by Evan Bear. And Bear continues to stand on his head. That comes now to Boyson. Boyson couldn't shoot it, and Bear flopping like a fish to cover that puck.
That save.
Now will Team Tidal Wave try the stall tactic for different reasons? Oh, that nearly trickled in behind Veltri. Will they stall?
Uh-oh.
And a turnover to Felsing. Felsing to the goal. Stopped by Veltri! What a leg save, but it comes back to Goulash. To the goal. Stopped by Veltri! What a leg save, but it comes back to Goulash. Goulash is stopped by Chad Veltri. Kulikov unable to complete the wraparound.
He's playing this like it's an NHL overtime, taking it nice and slow, really taking his time with the puck.
Loose puck in front of Bear. He just got a piece of the shot by Boyson. Around shot deflected off a defensive stick. And here's a chance for Justin Gibson. Gibson has a step on Felsing. Gibson shoots it off the blocker of Bear, and it stays in play. Tried to deflect it in, but it was not to be. Lead pass to Mooney. LJ Mooney to the goal. Mooney still has his puck and fires it through the goal mouth for Coley. It comes now to Felsing. Possible 2-on-1 with Mahler. Felsing for Mahler. Mahler backhander stopped by Veltri. And numbers now for raising. Mahler shoots off the armpit of Veltri.
Gibson's gonna go here, he got a chance.
Gibson to the goal, stopped by Evan Bear. Boyson got to tee up and fire, he does, and it's stopped by Bear.
Boyson pulled up there and Mooney started pointing at the clock saying,
Have a chance to make it a moot point here as Logan Coley has a penalty shot.
he's looking for Mooney, but he doesn't have him.
And he misses upstairs. I disagree with this USA Hockey crew.
I think the referee's argument was that the goalie had possession, which, wow.
What a glove save by Bear on Mooney.
There to give himself a great time and space for a shot, just missed the net.
Mauser with a steal. Mauser in front. Gibson's shot is blocked. I didn't see who got a piece of it. Goulash across the line. Goulash dropping for Timmins. Timmins fires off the crossbar. Jordan Timmins that close. On the play across the line. Mooney dragging, shooting, save made, rebound, Coley. He had it in his sights. He just couldn't get to that puck on time. And now LJ Mooney from the circle, from an angle. Is it in? No, Bear has it. Felsing inside the attacking line. Felsing off the post, and it's put in! Michael Lineup for Team Saloon. An excellent offensive defenseman this summer, and he puts it off the blocker of the leading goaltender in this competition, Mason Murovich, who has scored puts it off the blocker of the leading goaltender in this competition, Mason Murovich, who has scored upon immediately. Grits and gravy from Alex Grits. That's in his first week of this event, held without a point last week. Murovich off balance. Great glove save by Kyle McLaughlin. Given away to Tanner Pelosic. Pelosic, side of the net. Grits! Thank you, sir. May I have another? 2.5 from an angle. Easy save by McLaughlin. Maybe Humphreys should have gotten rid of that puck a hair sooner. In any event, he takes it back, fires, finds metal, but not mesh. Told me he wants to get one at some point tonight. Score! Devin Rorick. Well, we'll just settle for 19 assists. Away into the glass by Brendan Wolcomb. But Gordo still has this puck. Murovich for Humphreys. Humphreys scores! Eat, drink, live. And they will live to fight another day. Team Gordo's 3, Team Saloon 2. Aaron Norkovicus and I, Matt Popchock, will be back.
Hey there, hockey fans! You already know TenbandTV can stream live regional sports. But did you know you can also stream the best of the local music scene as well? Music from the 412 is live and streaming 24/7 on TenbandTV. Watch music videos, concerts, and original programming free from the comfort of your couch. Featuring the best of music and artists from Pittsburgh and Western PA. Tune in today.
Shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino, extra caramel.
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Live coverage of the 2024 Ice Castle Hockey Elite 3 vs. 3 League on TenbandTV is brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, located at 5th and Atwood in Oakland, off Route 30 in North Versailles, and on Millers Run Road in South Fayette. Raising Cane's serves only the highest quality, craveable chicken finger meals because it's their one love. Their crew makes it happen, their culture makes it unique, and you, the community, make it all worthwhile. Raising Cane's supports over 30,000 community organizations specializing in education, pet care, self-care, and more. Visit raisingcanes.com for locations, hours, and menus, and follow them on social media at Raising Canes. And great job by the folks at Raising Canes with tonight's giveaway, the Thunder Sticks, which the kiddos had out in full force during game number 1. Raising Canes playing for pride in tonight's Castle Cup Championship consolation round, as for the first time this summer, a championship round will not involve the first place team from the regular season. Canes instead will be playing Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon, which was defeated just before the ice cut by Team Gordo's Tacos and Tequila by a 3-2 score. Raising Canes falling victim to the upset of the summer, a 5-overtime victory by Team Tidal Wave Sports by a score of 4-3 vis-a-vis Michael Felsing's game winner. And earlier this year, this past spring, Aaron Norkovicus, right down the block, in fact, I saw with my own 2 eyes one of the greatest upsets in Penguins Cup playoff history when Penn Trafford took down state champion South Fayette, then went on to the Penguins Cup final in Class 2A before they ran into the Thomas Jefferson buzzsaw. So what can I say except the upsets follow me in 2024?
Don't say that, because then Raising Canes will blame you for that one. But you know, after both of those games, that both of these teams are going to have a sour taste in their mouth. They both of them felt like they should have won that game. So they're going to want to give it their all. Definitely not going to want to lose this one and finish last. But just unfortunate for both of these teams in game 1.
And not to diminish the amazing play of Tidal Wave Sports in that first game, but that first game was not without controversy, as a goal that would have been by LJ Mooney in one of the multiple overtimes that appeared to be legitimate was ruled otherwise, and instead Raising Canes was awarded a penalty shot that Logan Cooley, Mooney's cousin, subsequently missed. And so we played on until Felsing found a second chance shot and backhanded it behind that man down to our left, Chad Veltri.
And when something like that happens, for Raising Canes, you can't help but feel that something's going to go wrong, and it's exactly what happened.
Veltri's second all-time in Atlantic Conference history in playoff saves, and all-time conference leader in games played as a goaltender with 130 for Niagara and RMU. Here is Logan Cooley faking, dragging, not shooting, however. McLaughlin wouldn't take the bait.
Welcome with that breakaway down there. The puck's stuck on him, and then Cooley with the breakaway. The puck looked like it got stuck there a few times. So once again, wet ice to start.
Boyson tees it up, but McLaughlin has it. McLaughlin, a .230 career goals against average and over 150 appearances with Pittsburgh S-Mark Stars. .909 lifetime save percentage. And wasn't for a lack of effort on his part that Saloon took the L in that last one. McLaughlin nearly stealing that game for Team Saloon, but Gordo's getting 2 late goals from Avalanche prospect Christian Humphreys, including a late penalty shot.
And you know that one stung for McLaughlin. You saw him just go right off the ice, shaking his head. He was not happy. I don't know if he was not happy with himself or maybe the call at the end, but that one definitely left a sour taste in his mouth.
Sean O'Donnell, right circle. Veltri making himself big, and the rebound comes right out to Justin Gibson. Gibson scored in the last game for Raising Canes. Caden Pendo, the Charleroi alumnus, losing it to Sean O'Donnell. O'Donnell cranks one on Veltri, who makes a save and gave it away in the process. He was trying to clear it out of there, and Johnny McDonald wouldn't let him. I don't think McDonald quite realized the golden opportunity he had there on Veltri's doorstep as it comes back and goes off McLaughlin. It might have cut a piece of the net behind him as well. Good rip there by Mauser. Pendo with the rebound. Still no score, just over 2 minutes into this consolation contest. Caden Pendo out in front. Drag maneuver, what a save there by McLaughlin on Justin Gibson. Ekberg losing that puck. It comes up to Gibson one more time. Gibson through the left circle, on goal. Shoots, scores! Oh, that was perverse. And it's 1-0 Raising Canes.
Gibson was going to go for a change, but that puck came right back to him and takes full advantage of the breakaway opportunity.
Ekberg to Gritz. McDonald unable to find the deflection. And here come the super cousins, Cooley and Mooney. Cooley's pass broken up by Gritz. Mooney was out of position there, and Gritz, who had 2 goals for Team Saloon in the losing effort in Game 2, feeds Pelosic. Think of the children, Tanner Pelosic, as he ties it at 1.
LJ, some fancy moves here down the ice. He's going to get a breakaway out of it.
Mooney lost it at the last moment. It's been that kind of night for LJ Mooney. Cooley down low to Mooney. Mooney, oh my goodness! I'm going to shut up now.
I think he may have heard you and said, watch this. That's 2 goals. Both of the goals for Team Raising Canes this game have come between the leg shots.
I mean, that's not fair. It's not fair to Kyle McLaughlin. That's not fair to anybody.
We saw him last week with an in-between-the-legs goal, so it's something that he's definitely good at.
The net behind McLaughlin now dislodged as he was trying to play the one-timer on the odd man rush for Team Raising Canes, which now leads 2-1 past the midpoint of period 1. Raising Canes retains possession as they change lines. Pendo trailed by fellow Mon Valley native Ricky Boyson. Pendo putting it past the crease. Trying to go cross ice to a wide open Gibson, broken up by Sean O'Donnell and Carter Ekberg. O'Donnell with Ekberg the other direction. Bouncing in on Veltri and put just wide out in front. Easy tap in goal for Sean O'Donnell.
It looks like, I don't know if it was Gibson or Pendo, just hit Veltri and he just got a little too far out of his net.
O'Donnell tying Walcom for the team lead in goals with 11 now. Here's Pendo shooting, save McLaughlin. Pendo gets his own rebound back. Goes out in front to Mauser. Mauser shoots it off McLaughlin. Justin Gibson has it at the right point. Late in period 1, 2-2 the score. Gibson dancing in the offensive zone. Toward goal, Gibson can't tuck it through the legs of Kyle McLaughlin. In transition comes Brendan Walcom, who's played pro hockey in Germany and New Zealand, among other places. Moon Township native, son of former NHL referee Stephen Walcom. Walcom from an angle denied by Chad Veltri. Walcom with the rebound with time ticking away in the first. to Ekberg down low. Very interesting to see the defensemen get involved in the offense in this format the way they do, as Ekberg puts it off the left foot of Veltri, the Raising Cane's keeper.
Gibson hurries. He has a breakaway here.
Gibson trying to go through the wickets, and he does! It got by Kyle McLaughlin. The old oopsie daisy from Justin Gibson, who has a pair.
Stole one right out of Nikita Kucherov's playbook. And oh, here comes Coley now.
Coley with a chance. He scores! Logan Coley has had just about enough, and it's 4-2 like that.
Yeah, he froze Kyle there, just put it right over his blocker. Not much Kyle could do. Kyle tried with the dramatics by swinging his glove hand behind his back, but just didn't get enough of it.
LJ Mooney, right wing circle. Water perhaps finding its level for Team Raising Cane's, which was frustrated by the stellar defensive play of Team Tidal Wave Sports in Game 1. Canes leading 4-2, approaching the final minute of first period play as McDonald has it left wing side for Team Saloon. Centering pass to a wide open Pelosic, who cannot beat Chad Veltri. Mooney trying to get cute with the outlet pass. Coley has it all the same. Up it comes to Boyson. Boyson for Coley. Coley fakes, shoots, can't get it in behind McLaughlin. That was a good job of stick-to-itiveness there by the teenage netminder, and a chance the other way for Johnny McDonald. McDonald to the goal. He cannot beat Chad Veltri as it bounces off his back, right off the numbers. And amazingly, that did not go in. Veltri with a nifty sliding save now on Alex Gritz. What a strange sequence and bounce of the puck that was.
We've seen a lot of those strange bounces today. The puck is just not doing what it's supposed to do today, especially for Team Raising Cane's.
Canes fighting through it, though, and they still lead by a pair as we're in the final moments of the first period. Cooley from the slot area. Cooley trying to go to Pendo, who had the rifle cocked there. 5 seconds left. Boyson with it to Cooley behind the cage. Cooley trying to Michigan, but to no avail. Midway through the consolation contest, Team Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers 4, Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon 2. He's Aaron Norkovicus. I'm Matt Popchock. It's the 2024 Castle Cup Championship on TenbandTV. Those youngsters have a nice collection of thunder sticks built up. Great way to torment a sibling or relative, friend,
Seems like
or anyone in general, you know.
The youngsters hitting his sister with it. It reminds me of when I was little.
The Padawan learners going through their Jedi training.
They got like 6 each, 3 of them down there.
Meanwhile, Ricky Boyson trying to bring the Thunder to this Raising Cane's lineup after struggling in game number 1. Raising Cane's leading Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon 4-2, but a callous turnover there to Sean O'Donnell when O'Donnell was in all by his lonesome. He fakes, shoots, save made. Oh, what a follow-up save by Chad Veltri! And that's the stop of the night. I don't care who you are.
I have to agree with that one. Veltri looked up, didn't see anyone back checking, so he said, I'll just play defense myself.
Great job by Boyson to flip that puck to himself. I've never seen a player Murphy dump the puck to himself before, but I've seen a lot of things tonight I haven't seen all summer.
We're going to get a Coley penalty shot here.
The referee's right arm is raised. The whistle has blown. Just 1 minute into the second period. And Canes will look to put on an extender here, leading by 2 goals in this consolation round.
You know, Coley's going to want to redeem himself after the miss in that overtime earlier, so.
Coley to the goal, fakes, shoots it wide.
That's not something you see every day. Slap shot from about the top of the circles.
Coley, roughly a 30 to 35% penalty shot shooter in this event.
You talked about the low penalty shot percentages earlier. I wonder if the back checkers have something to do with that. Players rush their decisions a little bit more, because usually you see a higher percentage for players with those.
Hearing footsteps could be a big part of it. You're absolutely right. Pendo now with a chance on goal. Pendo drops for Coley. Oh, what a pass. Coley shoots but can't slip it under the bar. And Coley just is beside himself right now. Raising Canes, trying to change lines in haste. Alex Gritz for McDonald. McDonald couldn't finish the play. Cross ice, it comes to Polosic, who has a goal in this game. Polosic is stopped by Veltri, and Veltri tried to be aggressive with the outlet pass, but then thought the better of it.
That's like second or third time today we've seen Veltri try to play the puck out of his equipment, and he loses it in his feet.
Mooney trying to dangle through a sea of light brown jerseys, falls this puck to the corner, behind the net to Justin Gibson. Colton Mauser for Gibson. Gibson slips it to Mooney. Mooney between the circles. Look at that maneuver. Oh, he's poked at by Polosic. Polosic, one man back, it's Mauser. Polosic for McDonald. McDonald couldn't settle it to his forehand, and that turns into an easier save for Veltri than perhaps it should have been. Justin Gibson losing this puck to Gritz in the attacking zone. Up ahead it comes to Polosic for McDonald. McDonald for Polosic. Save Veltri. Mauser has the rebound.
If I'm on Team Raising Canes here, I'm definitely looking to get Mauser a goal here.
Mauser in the uniform of the Fairbanks Ice Dogs of the NAHL, the same junior team with which teammate Caden Pendo is involved. Veltri, an arm save as we approach the midpoint of period 2. Still a 4-2 lead for Team Raising Canes. Pendo, cross ice intended for Boyson. Boyson stays with it for Mooney. Mooney couldn't hit the top corner. Canes has to tag up now. Pendo with some nice skating and puck possession there. Pendo, cross ice. Cooley faking that shot. Now put it off the body of Brendan Walcom.
It's a good heads-up play there by Coley not to touch the puck. Let the Saloons player knock it out of the zone first.
Cooley across the attacking line. Cooley for Boyson. Ran out of room to shoot. Pendo trying to hustle back now as Sean O'Donnell has it. Walcom driving the net. O'Donnell dropping for Ekberg. Ekberg shooting, scoring. And it's a 1-goal game with 3 1/4 left.
That's a great shot by Ekberg. Right over the glove, back bar, in and out fast.
Ekberg's 4th of the summer, and will he net another? He drops it for O'Donnell. O'Donnell trying to go to Walcom at the side of the cage, but Walcom was out of position. Under 3 to go, deflected wide. Oh, O'Donnell was looking for a tip in there in front of Veltri. Team Saloon resetting at center ice. Raising Canes having trouble finding that dagger, if you will, as it comes out to Walcom. Burial, 4-4 the score, 2:40 left. Walcom with a dozen on the summer. Cooley to the corner for Pendo. Pendo lost it to Sean O'Donnell. Cooley unable to stop that pass. It comes out to Polosic. Polosic for McDonald. McDonald shoots it Is it in?
Yeah, it's stuck behind the middle bar.
It is! Oh my goodness! 3 unanswered goals by Team Saloon as we hit the 2-minute remaining mark.
This Tech Canes team just doesn't seem like themselves. They don't have that same swagger that they usually have and confidence.
And in their defense, I don't know that they have much left after that marathon first game.
That is very true.
Cooley out in front to Pendo. Off the body of McLaughlin. Could it be the jersey jinx? We blame jerseys for everything in Pittsburgh when we're hockey fans, so why not?
Raising Canes didn't even tell anyone about these. They just showed up in warm-ups with brand new jerseys, and they do look nice.
Cooley waiting, watching, scoring is Justin Gibson. No jinx just yet. It's 5-5 as Cooley and Gibson hook up for a 2-on-none goal eventually against Kyle McLaughlin. Yeah. Not a whole lot McLaughlin could have done there.
Even if they didn't score that, they were going to get a penalty shot. Pelosic threw the stick, trying to block the pass. Obviously all fun and games, but they would have got the penalty shot.
Grits to the cage, save Veltri. And the long rebound comes out to Johnny McDonald. Pelosic down low for Grits. Boyson in the corner. Up it comes now to Mauser. Mauser across the attacking line. Mauser faking, shooting is Boyson, and he misses the net. Half a minute left, and a breakaway chance for Alex Grits. Grits into Veltri. Veltri quick to close the 5-hole. Lead pass to Gibson. No icing, officials say. McLaughlin playing with fire, but does not get burned. He doesn't find Ekberg either.
McLaughlin with the moves there, it looked like.
Mooney can't tip it around McLaughlin.
I think they're going to give McLaughlin a intentional icing call, maybe.
The clock is stopped with 4.2 ticks to talk. Let's just wait and see what's happening here. Officials are convening and conferring.
I don't know if they're going to say McLaughlin played it in the restricted zone, or if that attempt off the glass was an intentional icing, or maybe not. Maybe they're just going to wave it off.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Veltri with one more save, and Raising Canes goes right back to OT.
Yeah, there's another one. They don't blow that whistle there. That puck goes in as well, and Canes would have won that, but the whistle blew, and then they just waved off the penalty for some reason. So I'm not too sure what happened there.
Live coverage of the 2024 Castle Cup Championship on TenbandTV is brought to you by Tidal Wave Sports. Get ready for the new wave of sports design as Tidal Wave brings you the best in custom jerseys, apparel, marketing materials, and more. Let's face it, if you want to succeed in business or if you want to succeed on the ice, you need to dress for success. When you turn to the dedicated staff at Tidal Wave, they will make sure your business or organization looks its best while in action in the community or online. Ride the wave of excellence at TidalWaveSports.com and follow them on social media at Tidal Wave Sports. Quality, passion, pride. That's Tidal Wave Sports, the official uniform supplier of the United States Hockey League. Sudden victory hockey, once again for Team Raising Canes, tied at 5 with Team Saloon as Chad Veltri makes the first save of the extra session. And here comes LJ Mooney across the blue line for Team Canes. For Logan Cooley. The kids love him. Near side for Mooney. Another deliberate possession here in the offensive zone for Raising Canes.
You know, Team Canes definitely doesn't want to have another marathon of a game like they did last time.
Cooley slips it to Mooney. Mooney from an angle, save McLaughlin. Mooney gets the rebound back. Reset to Cooley at the point. Cooley just able to keep that bouncing puck onside. Back to LJ Mooney. Near side, Caden Pendo. A high press deployed by the Saloon defense here in their own zone. So far it's working. as Coley draws the whistle and Saloon draws a penalty shot midway through the OT.
Yeah, they're going to get Coley for a slash there. He went to go knock the puck off of O'Donnell's stick and knocked the stick out of his hands.
Can Sean O'Donnell win it in OT for Team Saloon? Coley flying to try and catch him up. O'Donnell shoots and he's stopped by Veltri. Team Saloon has had 2 penalty shot attempts in overtime in consecutive weeks. Both have fallen by the wayside.
Another whistle there. I'm not too sure what that one was for either. We've had a lot of errant whistles, it seems like.
LJ Mooney with speed down the right side. Mooney on his forehand now to Pendo. Pendo for Mooney. Mooney fanned on the attempted shot. You knew exactly what he was trying to do. He just couldn't do it. Brendan Walcom across the blue line for Saloon. Walcom looks off his man, unable to fool Veltri or the Canes defense. Lead pass to Coley. Mooney is there with him. Coley draws the crowd immediately. Goes down low to Mooney. It's pick your poison time as Coley's one-timer is stopped by McLaughlin.
That's a good save there by McLaughlin. Had to be in the middle of the net because you don't know which side he's coming out. He was able to get over to that post fast enough.
Gritz right circle. One-timer just missed from Pelosic. The game on his tape, just couldn't hit the target.
That post again.
Pelosic with another chance. Pelosic to Walcom. Walcom on Veltri. Veltri got a piece. Ricky Boyson down the right side. Pulls it through center. Boyson wide of goal. Mauser trying to play this puck and does to Gibson. 5 seconds left. Canes has to hurry. Mauser over the line. 2 seconds, 1 second. I'm not sure Mauser was aware how much time was left.
Yeah, it didn't look like it there. Just held onto that puck for a little too long at the end.
Now, the silver lining for Team Raising Canes is that that top unit gets a little bit of a breather before the start of the next overtime. The flip side is there's another overtime again for Team Raising Canes.
Just doesn't seem like any of these games want to end today. I ain't complaining, though. We get to see a lot of great hockey.
It's been a fun final night of Ice Castle Elite 3 versus 3 League hockey here on TenbandTV. Matt Popchock and Aaron Orkovicus. Happy to bring it to you for one last time here from the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania. The championship game between Team Gordo's Tacos and Tequila and Team Tidal Wave Sports will follow this consolation contest whenever it ends. The terrestrial clock here at the trackside rink is nearing 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, which is normally when we'd be getting out of here, but that's just not going to happen tonight, folks.
We've seen with all these overtimes today, it's like we've already seen all 4 games, and we still got another one to go.
Dramatics in all 3 contests thus far. What a way to end the summer. And we'll be seeing you down there tomorrow night, Aaron, won't we?
Yeah, the Prospects League is Team Black versus Team Gold in the championship. My team, Team Black, we finished first, so we have the first seed versus Team Gold, a team that we've played twice. We were able to squeak out a win both times, but hopefully I didn't jinx it there, but hopefully we can do it again tomorrow.
Hopefully no 5 overtime games is what you're really trying to say there.
Yeah, that would,
I'm sure.
That would not be fun.
And we will have the consolation and championship games of the Ice Castle Prospects League for you tomorrow, Friday night, 4:30 and 5:30 Eastern Daylight Time on TenbandTV, and I look forward to it. Lots of familiar faces in unfamiliar places. Ricky Boyson to start the second OT. On goal, save made Canes unable to control the rebound. Sean O'Donnell has it, sends it up ahead to Johnny McDonald. Boyson quick on the back check. It comes to O'Donnell. O'Donnell on his forehand couldn't beat Veltri.
Wasn't able to get full possession of that bouncing puck.
Cross ice it comes to Carter Ekberg. Ekberg between the circles. Ekberg out in front. One-timer put just wide by McDonald. And Veltri was out of position too.
Veltri, I hope Veltri's okay there. A little slow to get up, maybe tweak something in the leg there. I hope not, though.
Gibson the other way. Gibson fires. No goal. The late Doug McLeod would call it a metallurgy save. We call it still 5-5.
Another post for Team Canes in this one.
From the side of the net, McDonald puts the one-timer wide, I should say.
Veltri again favoring that right leg after pushing across.
He's played umpteen periods of hockey tonight. Why wouldn't he be? One way or the other. Coley out in front. Mooney for Coley, beg your pardon. Coley misfired. Coley gets the rebound back for LJ Mooney. Out in front to Coley. McLaughlin has it, or does he? He doesn't know where this puck is. It's in your equipment, son. Approaching the 1:15 mark of the second overtime. Carter Ekberg for Grits. Welcome shooting. Couldn't get it through Mooney. Veltri turning around to cover that puck. A last-ditch effort.
Welcome tried tucking one in there behind him. Great heads-up play by Veltri to get back and cover that post.
Boyson trying to slip it to Mooney. Pelosic all over him. LJ Mooney has it. Out for Coley. Coley fakes. Coley shoots. Score! Winner! Winner! Chicken finger dinner! Logan Coley in the second overtime with under 50 ticks to talk.
That one off the post and in, not off the post and out. That one has to feel good for them.
That is what you call a goal scorer's goal, and Logan Coley, after tonight, ends his summer in the 20-goal column along with cousin LJ Mooney. The final score in this consolation game, Team Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers 6, Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon 5 in double overtime as Logan Coley plays hero for the regular season champs. Our playoff championship game is next between Team Gordos and Team Tidal Wave. He's Aaron Norkovicus. I'm Matt Popchock. We'll have it for you in a moment on 10-Band TV. 2024 Castle Cup Championship here from the South Hills.
Fight!
Live coverage of the 2024 Castle Cup Championship on TenbandTV is brought to you by the Saloon of Mount Lebanon. Since 1976, the Saloon has been the place to be any day of the week, serving one of the best varieties of beverages, burgers, and bar foods the South Hills has to offer. From pizzas to Pittsburgh salads, the Saloon of Mount Lebanon truly has a little bit of everything. Most importantly, it has a great atmosphere and customer service with a personal touch. Open at 622 Washington Road anytime, any day from 3 to 12:30, Fridays and Saturdays from 3 to 2:30, with happy hour 4 to 6 weekdays. Order online at saloonofmtlebanon.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Lebo Saloon. He's Aaron Norkovicus. I'm Matt Popchock. 3 amazing games with one to come, and it all comes down to this. This is the 2024 Castle Cup Championship round between Team Gordo's Tacos and Tequila and Team Tidal Wave Sports. Exactly how we drew it up. Not.
Oh, yeah, Team Tidal Wave has the opportunity to write the ultimate storybook ending, the ultimate underdogs. Only 2-9 going into this. They were able to beat the powerhouse Raising Cane's team and received 5 overtime, 6 overtime games. So they're going to want to finish this one off and do the double upset. So they're going to come out hard and strong.
Michael Felsing, their leading scorer, with the goal late in the 5th overtime to pull off that shocker against first place Raising Cane's in the first game tonight. Team Gordo's Tacos and Tequila had to steal one, and Christian Humphreys, the NHL prospect, had to strap the team to his back late and score a couple in the final couple minutes, including on a penalty shot against a very stubborn Kyle McLaughlin to put Gordo's in this final contest. 3-2 the final score in that game.
If you're Team Gordo's here, you don't want to look at this Tidal Wave team and think that you have this one in the bag already. I mean, they were clearly able to upset the best team in this, so there's no reason why they won't be able to do it again right here.
And their ability to tighten things up defensively in that first game really was remarkable, especially considering the talent that they were up against. Opening faceoff belongs to Team Tidal Wave, which moves it from left to right on your TV, computer, or mobile device. Mason Murovich makes the first save of the championship round and leaves it for Will Tomko. Tomko flying across the blue line down the right wing. Tomko scores! Will Tomko just past a camel through the eye of the needle to get the scoring started.
Will Tomko, almost from the goal line, able to get that over that left shoulder, short side. That's exactly the start that Gordo's needed.
And a long scoring drought personally ends in eye-popping fashion for the Peters Township legend. Glove save by Evan Baer, the hero of that first game, withstanding multiple onslaughts from the Cooley and Mooney families. It comes now to DeMarsico. DeMarsico's shot on goal is stopped by Mason Murovich. Adam Mahler the rebound to Artem Kulikov, whose long snipe is stopped again by Mason Murovich. Chance up ahead of the play for Humphreys. Humphreys, score!
Mahler almost caught him, but Humphreys didn't even dust off the puck. As soon as he got it, just shot it right through the 5-hole.
Christian Humphreys, the latest to knock on the door of 20 goals for the season. Offside, Team Tidal Wave. 2-0 early in favor of Team Gordo's.
And it's the 2 big guys, too, Tomko and Humphreys, getting the team on the board.
Humphreys in the high slot. Near side to Conyon. Conyon has an overtime goal earlier this summer to his credit, as long as we're on the subject of overtime heroes tonight. Conyon drags it out in front, tried to sneak it behind Baer, but couldn't. Felsing has the rebound. Felsing harassed by Conyon, deep in his own zone, but gets it out to Kulikov. Artem Kulikov from between the circles. That shot is held by Mason Murovich. Murovich, a .372 goals against average coming into tonight's action. Best among all netminders in this event.
The important thing here for Tidal Wave is to not to get antsy and start only going for goals here. we have seen time and time again that goals can come in groups here in this league, and they come really fast. So just got to keep playing their game.
You don't think of them, Aaron, as a team that handles discomfort well, but they played from behind in the first game tonight against Raising Cane's, which led 2-0 early, and we all know what happened from there. So,
and if they can keep getting saves like that, then they should have no problem coming back here.
Gavin Goulash plays it out in front. Mirovic trying to hurry it along to Tomko. Tomko had trouble with this, though. Timmins toward goal, poked from behind by Xander Kakali. One of two Kakalis with international hockey experience. Alternate captain of the Coventry Blaze in the English Professional League currently is Xander. Brother Nick played in Hungary prior to his 2019 retirement from playing. Won a championship over there, in fact, with his Hungarian pro team. Tyler Mirovic from an angle. That shot is stopped by Evan Baer, and Timmins has the rebound. Jordan Timmins, all-time leading scorer at South Fayette in the PIHL era. DeMarsico through the middle. DeMarsico watched by Nick Kakali, one of the top assist men in the league this summer. Cross ice it comes now for Felsing. Felsing! Oh, that is absolute thievery! Good thing Mirovic is already wearing prison colors.
Now, I know you said earlier that Veltri had save of the night, but that one right up there with that. It's a great glove save.
Everybody, everywhere, going all out on championship night here with the Castle Cup on the line. Midway through the first period of the championship round. Not for nothing, it's still 2-0 Gordos. Felsing drives the net. Another save by Mason Mirovic. Through the middle comes Evan Konyan, 1 against 3. Konyan unable to get around Kulikov, but still has the puck. Xander Kakali for Tomko. Tomko got the scoring started for Gordos in this final round tonight. Shot from an angle by Konyan, missed everything. Tomko has to go fetch. Tidal wave changing on the fly. Final 3 minutes of period 1. Tomko with it again. Tomko from his office. This time he's stopped by Evan Baer.
Tried that same shot that we saw him score on in the first minute. Baer was ready for it that time, though.
Goulash, pressured by Xander Kakali. Plays it to Connor Fedoruk, the Tidal Wave captain. Fedoruk from the corner, off the side of the post, and somehow that puck stays in play. It bounces in front. Kulikov fan on the attempted shot. Tomko trying to find some gas in the tank, but Goulash catches him up. Tomko under pressure. This puck is poked to the corner. That's great hustle there on the back check by Gavin Goulash.
Yeah, he got a little push in the butt from his teammate with the stick, gave him a little boost that was able to help him get there. We've seen a lot of that in this league, especially on the penalty shots.
Devin Rourke had a big goal in the last game for Gordos and nearly had another. Great feed by Humphreys. Rourke unable to finish. Approaching the final 2 minutes of the period. Kulikov casually leaves it for Timmins. Jordan Timmins from the right circle. Through the D, Timmins on goal. Timmins couldn't put it under the bar. Bouncing puck, and it's put in by DeMarsico. He got that Joe Louis Arena bounce off the back boards.
Yeah, that puck took a hard bounce off the netting, right back to the front of the net. DeMarsico able to just tap it in.
Devin Rourke, right circle, missing his target. Tidal wave with some life late in this first period. DeMarsico again on the attack. DeMarsico between the circles, harassed by Humphreys. His turnaround shot hits the glass. Timmins wins that puck battle to Adam Mahler. Mahler, right circle, in front it comes, and put just wide by DeMarsico. DeMarsico, such a key addition to this Tidal Wave squad as the summer has wound down. Wraparound try, and Mason Mirovic just in the nick of time.
Just like we saw earlier, Tidal Wave, they get one goal, and then it's like almost like a new team once they get that first one. They're just all over Gordos now.
Xander Kakali right side with under a minute to go in the period. Kakali from Mirovic. Mirovic shoots it wide. Kakali. Kanyan. Mirovic fanned on that shot from down low. Up it comes to Felsing. Felsing couldn't get it around Kanyan. Evan Kanyan leaves it for Mirovic. Mirovic! Burial! The godfather of IC hockey has entered the chat.
Mirovic put that one right under the glove hand. No chance for Bear on that one.
Tyler Mirovic, the team's leading goal scorer and its captain. Mount Lebanon hockey legend, ECHL veteran. 8 seasons in that league. As the first period buzzer sounds here at the trackside rink, your championship score halfway home. Team Gordo's Tacos and Tequila 3, Team Tidal Wave Sports 1 with Aaron Orkovicus. Matt Popchock on board. More in a moment.
Two jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra.
Back here at the Ice Castle in Castle Shannon, Pennsylvania for what might be the final period of the 2024 Castle Cup Championship. Ice Castle Hockey 3 versus 3 Elite League action on 10-band TV. Emphasis on might, the way this night is going. 2 games going to overtime.
And then the second one ended with 3 seconds left, so it's basically an overtime.
Christian Humphreys trying to give Gordo some breathing room. Humphreys for Nick Kakali. Kakali toward goal. It's out in front for Tomko. Tomko couldn't feather it in, and somehow Evan Bear kept it out. Lost his goaltender stick in the process.
Lost his blocker there, too. He was able to keep that out with his bare hand.
Across the line is Felsing. Felsing shooting. Saving it is Mason Mirovic. Chance for Evan Kanyan and Devin Rorick. Kanyan, right circle. Good play there by Mahler. Xander Kakali, down low for Kanyan. Kanyan, up to Rorick. Gordo's maybe going to try to shorten the game a little bit in this second period, if it possibly can. Kanyan, his team with a 2-goal lead. A deliberate cycle here by Gordo's in the Tidal Wave zone.
Yeah, Gordo's just going to try to keep it in Tidal Wave's end. Tidal Wave can't score if they're in their end.
Rorick, left circle. Trying to go to Xander Kakali. That pass was errant. And Timmons' stretch pass finds Felsing. Kanyan, the lone man back. Mahler shooting. That's blocked at the last second by Kanyan, who sacrificed his lumber to make that play. Felsing still has this puck. Blocker save. Mason Mirovic, who flicks that broken stick out of his path. Tidal Wave still has this puck. DeMarsico shooting. Save again, Mason Mirovic. And finally, Gordo's clears its area.
Yeah, that's a good stick there by Kanyan. Sacrificed it, which is never fun, but in a championship game.
Going down is DeMarsico, unable to buy the penalty shot call, however. Goulash for DeMarsico. He put everything he had into that one, but couldn't find the net. Mirovic riding Goulash into the corner boards as those two get tied up. Humphreys trying to pry it loose.
5 guys battling for this puck now. I wonder if Kakali is going to get involved and make it everyone.
Nick Kakali having other ideas at the moment as finally It's won by DeMarsico. DeMarsico wearing those dark blue uniform pants, look like Penn State uniform pants from my vantage point. And indeed, the Nittany Lion logo adorns the right leg. Nick Kakali behind his own net. Up for Christian Humphreys. Humphreys. Near side intended for Tyler Mirovic. Mirovic couldn't slide it out in front. Busy stick by Evan Bear. Bear's got to be careful with this puck now as it was played back in his direction by DeMarsico, his teammate. Connor Fedoruk through center. Fedoruk follows his puck, shoots on Mason Mirovic, who stayed right with him.
That was a great effort by Fedoruk. He had two guys on him. He was still able to get the shot off there.
Nick Kakali for Evan Konyan. Konyan over the blue line. Konyan off balance. Oh, Kulikov shadowed him effectively. Tomko overskating that puck behind the net. Midway through the second period, Gordo's leading tidal wave 3-1. Castle Cup championship round. It all comes down to this. Tomko with a steal. Tomko waiting for a trailer. Tomko try to go back to Xander Kakali. The pass was broken up by Fedoruk. Some 17-on-17 crime along the boards there as Felsing rubbed Tomko out of the play. Tomko retaliating and getting involved now with Fedoruk.
Yeah, those two, they were talking a little bit at the end of that first period. Something's going on between the two.
Stretch pass for Rorik. Rorik up top to Nick Kakali. Down low to Tomko. Tomko undressed there defensively by Fedoruk. Offense suddenly coming at a premium for both teams. .245 remaining in the second period, and we were inches away from our first goal of the period as Jordan Timmons struck the crossbar.
Yeah, and this is the type of game that the Gordos want to play right now. Team Gordos want to play right now. Just not much offensively because they're not giving them anything offensively. They can't come back, so.
Humphreys over the line. Humphreys 1 against 2. Christian Humphreys for Nick Kakali. Kakali cross ice for Tyler Mirovic. Mirovic in the left circle. Mirovic backhands it wide. Rorik has the rebound. Under 2 to go. Tyler Mirovic trying to slip it to Rorik. And too many orange shirts in the way. And the Natalie attired Team Tidal Wave Sports gets this puck up to center ice as Evan Bear comes off. Extra skater on. It's 4 against 3 in favor of Team Tidal Wave as Mirovic makes a blocker save. Mason Mirovic, I should qualify. Gavin Goulash with the goaltender pull to Mahler. Mahler misses the net. Felsing has the rebound. Mirovic with another save from a bad angle. Tidal Wave has to reset.
Team Tidal Wave trying to get their best 4 out here. They got Felsing and DeMarsico out here.
Kulikov at center point. Down low it comes to Fedoruk. Final minute, up to Kulikov. Felsing's one-timer stopped by a sliding Mason Mirovic. Back to center it'll come. DeMarsico over the line. DeMarsico fires off the netting, and it stays in play in this format. 45 seconds left. Konyan taken down. Play continues, or will it?
Just going to call a timeout. DeMarsico's stick got stuck in the skate holder of Konyan. Not much more evidence you need than that. I'm not sure if they're going to give him one.
I think it was actually Konyan who called the timeout from his knees. And in that case, that's a very alert play by Evan Konyan to realize that he was out of position, and tidal wave was any way you slice it, but having some trouble repealing the laws of talent.
There might only be 41 seconds left, but in a 3-on-3 league, that's a lot of time. We've seen teams score goals in the span of 10 seconds, so tidal wave, they can get one here quick. They're definitely not out of this.
Tidal wave, the only team to score twice with their goaltender pulled, and they accomplished that feat last week to force a game that they eventually won in a shootout.
Tidal wave's going to get possession here, which is really big.
Felsing has it. Felsing left circle. Felsing behind the net. Wraparound try. No go.
Mirovic with no stick. They're trying to get it back to him.
He's got it. Both teams fighting like mad for this puck. Under 30 left. It comes free to Fedoruk. Felsing for DeMarsico. DeMarsico shoots. It's blocked from behind. I think Nick Kakali got a stick on it. From the side of the net. Fedoruk with a misfire.
Fedoruk's stick broke on that shot.
10 seconds left. DeMarsico has it. Tidal wave's not going to have enough time. Timmons fakes. Timmons shoots wide. 3 seconds left. Felsing, that shot is blocked. And the 2024 Castle Cup belongs to Team Gordo's Tacos and Tequila and goaltender Mason Mirovic. He and brother Tyler Mirovic, what a great job they do running the IC hockey program here in this building, and fitting that they would get to lift this trophy. Final score, Gordo's Tacos and Tequila 3, Tidal Wave Sports 1. Mason Mirovic pitching a second period shutout, and take nothing away from Evan Bear, who also did not allow a goal, in period 2.
Yeah, Gordo's did a great job defensively in that second half, especially there at the end. I mean, I counted, 6 block shots there in the final 2 minutes, so they were doing everything they could to help Mason with that, get that win for them.
And we will have a trophy presentation of some kind. Tyler Mirovic and his brother creating this competition this summer to try and attract young fans to the facility and try and attract some older fans as well, and it worked. This was a fantastic event. I think we all had fun doing it. And I can't wait to do it again. I'm already looking forward to next summer. This was something a little different, Aaron Norkovicus, but this really was a blast through and through.
Yeah, every one of these players gave everything they had in this tournament. Everyone's so skilled, so creative with the puck, and it was really fun to watch and really fun to call.
So it is the second place team from the regular season, Gordo's Tacos and Tequila, that wins the Castle Cup in the championship round by defeating Team Tidal Wave Sports, the underdog, by a 3-1 final score. And before the trophy presentation, we want to take a moment before we forget to give some special thanks. First to local artist Gene the Werewolf for the music throughout our broadcasts. And you can catch Gene's new single, Raised by Wolves, anywhere you download your music, and catch it also on musicfromthe412.com. Thanks to Jared Todd Hunter for all his photography that you've been seeing on the Ten Band and Ice Castle social platforms, and follow him on social media. Jared's company, Todd Hunter Productions, at Todd Hunter Prods, TODHUNTERPRODS. Thank you again to Tyler Mirovic and Ice Castle Hockey and everyone at this facility for, again, staging a really wonderful summer showcase event. Thank you, Todd Kazarowski. Thank you, Dylan Offerman. Thank you, Aaron Norkovicus. Thank you, Michael Lyman and the Four Seasons. Thank you to all our sponsors this summer, and thank you for watching and listening. And right now, you see team captain Tyler Mirovic, the fearless leader of the IC hockey program, hoisting his own concoction, the Castle Cup. I'm sure he wouldn't have had it any other way.
Yeah, I was going to say, how cool for them. They created the league, and they're the inaugural champions, and It's not one of those situations where they created the league and they had one of the best teams. I mean, there was all 4 teams were very capable of winning this, so good for them.
Team Gordo's Tacos and Tequila, Mason Murovich, Nick Kakali, Devin Rorick, Xander Kakali, Will Tomko, Christian Humphreys, Evan Conyon, and the aforementioned captain, Tyler Murovich. And tomorrow, we will be back here for a little bonus summer puck. It's the consolation and championship rounds of the IC Hockey Prospects League here at Ice Castle, as Aaron and I were discussing earlier. 4:30 Eastern Daylight Time Friday, the consolation game between the red team and the gray team. And then at 5:30 Eastern Daylight Time, the championship game between the black team and the gold team right here on 10 Band TV. PIHL fans, it's almost time to do that PIHL hockey again. But first, we need to do that PIHL hockey sponsorship, and our 24-25 PIHL Hockey Night Live advertising opportunities are available right now. 10 Band TV is once again planning coverage of the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League's entire regular season and postseason from October through March. 10 Band TV offers ad subscriptions for your business or organization for as little as $249 a month, cancel anytime, or you can build your own package tailored to your own budget. Visit 10bandtv.com/advertise and contact Todd, Todd, at 10bandproductions.com for more information, and be sure to enter the promo code TBTV-hockey at Shopify checkout, for 10% off your first ad purchase. Aaron Norkovicus, it's been fun teaming up for this. What do you make of this whole summer showcase event?
Oh, it was a blast. You know, I'm sure all these players loved it. It's a time for them to be able to just let loose, have some fun on the ice. You know, all these players are high-end players, play on really good teams, really good leagues, so they don't get many opportunities like this. Everything they do is competitive, so I'm sure it was a blast for them to be able to just come out here, let loose, have some fun, and show off in front of a bunch of fans.
And as long as I'm doling out thank yous, thank you once again for joining me in the booth, and we wish you the best of luck in tomorrow's Prospect League Championship game. And thank you to Melanie Norkovicus as well for her scorekeeping and all her help in staging this event for us all summer long. I am Matt Popchock, and that is all she wrote from Pittsburgh's South Hills, where Team Gordo's Tacos and Tequila wins the 2024 Castle Cup over Team Tidal Wave Sports by a final score of 3-1. You've been watching the 2024 Castle Cup Championship on 10 Band TV.
Sticking to the ice.
Mooney trying to fire it for the vacant net, and it goes in!
That puck was going to go maybe a foot or two wide, but
Gratuitous bounce for LJ Mooney, who now has a league-leading 22 goals, as Logan Coley has a breakaway. Coley tries to go 5-hole and almost did, but Bear hung on. Stick work there by DeMarsico. Out in front it comes. Score! Knock, knock, who's there? LJ at the back door. Just missed. Fedoruk has to hurry, 3 seconds left. He is flying. He fires off the post at the buzzer, just before the buzzer.
That was a great shot there by Mahler, though.
Boyson, one-timer, score! That was sick from Justin Gibson. Folks, it's not the Flames in white, red, and yellow. It's the Canes as Michael Felsing nuzzles that nylon to make it a 3-1 contest. Players with RMU ties. Here's Cooley again. Cooley in front. Mauser unable to bury, and he is hacking and whacking, desperate for that first goal of the summer. But Timmins with a nifty maneuver. Timmins tucks it in. What a play there by another former Colonial, Jordan Timmons. Team Tidal Wave feeling it right now. Snapshot, score! It trickled in behind Veltri, and we've got a 3-3 game. DeMarsico ties it up. Down low to Michael Felsing. Felsing to the goal. He's stopped by Veltri.
Oh, that's a potential game saver there with just 2 minutes left.
Cooley makes his move. Cooley off balance shot. No, it's not a goal. It's sitting on the goal line, and it bounced right to Evan Bear. You've got to be kidding me. Gibson coming back to center with Boyson. Ricky Boyson trying to go to Gibson. Gibson one-timer. What a save by Evan Bear. And Bear continues to stand on his head. That comes now to Boyson. Boyson couldn't shoot it, and Bear flopping like a fish to cover that puck.
That save.
Now will Team Tidal Wave try the stall tactic for different reasons? Oh, that nearly trickled in behind Veltri. Will they stall?
Uh-oh.
And a turnover to Felsing. Felsing to the goal. Stopped by Veltri! What a leg save, but it comes back to Goulash. To the goal. Stopped by Veltri! What a leg save, but it comes back to Goulash. Goulash is stopped by Chad Veltri. Kulikov unable to complete the wraparound.
He's playing this like it's an NHL overtime, taking it nice and slow, really taking his time with the puck.
Loose puck in front of Bear. He just got a piece of the shot by Boyson. Around shot deflected off a defensive stick. And here's a chance for Justin Gibson. Gibson has a step on Felsing. Gibson shoots it off the blocker of Bear, and it stays in play. Tried to deflect it in, but it was not to be. Lead pass to Mooney. LJ Mooney to the goal. Mooney still has this puck and fires it through the goal mouth for Cooley. It comes now to Felsing. Possible 2-on-1 with Mahler. Felsing for Mahler. Mahler backhander stopped by Veltri. And numbers now for Racing. Mahler shoots off the armpit of Veltri.
Gibson's gonna go here, you got a chance.
Gibson to the goal. Stopped by Evan Bear. Boyson. Got to tee up and fire. He does, and it's stopped by Bear.
Boyson pulled up there, and Mooney started pointing at the clock, saying...
Have a chance to make it a moot point here as Logan Cooley has a penalty shot.
He's looking for Mooney, but he doesn't have him.
And he misses upstairs. Might agree with this USA Hockey crew.
I think the referee's argument was that the goalie had possession, which... Wow.
What a glove save by Bear on Mooney.
There to give himself a great time and space for a shot, just missed the net.
Mauser with a steal. Mauser in front. Gibson's shot is blocked. I didn't see who got a piece of it. Goulash across the line. Goulash dropping for Timmons. Timmons fires off the crossbar. Jordan Timmons that close on the play across the line. Mooney dragging, shooting, save made, rebound, Cooley. He had it in his sights. He just couldn't get to that puck on time. And now LJ Mooney from the circle, from an angle. Is it in? No, Bear has it. Felsing inside the attacking line. Felsing off the post, and it's put in! Michael Felsing. Lineup for Team Saloon. An excellent offensive defenseman this summer, and he puts it off the blocker of the leading goaltender in this competition, Mason Murovich, who has scored upon puts it off the blocker of the leading goaltender in this competition, Mason Murovich, who has scored upon immediately. Grits and gravy from Alex Grits. That's in his first week of this event. Held without a point last week. Murovich off balance. Great glove save by Kyle McLaughlin. Given away to Tanner Pelosic. Pelosic, side of the net. Grits! Thank you, sir. May I have another? 2.5 from an angle. Easy save by McLaughlin. Maybe Humphreys should have gotten rid of that puck a hair sooner. In any event, he takes it back, fires, finds metal, but not mesh. Told me he wants to get one at some point tonight. Score! Devin Rorick. Well, we'll just settle for 19 assists. Way into the glass by Brendan Walcom. But Gordo still has this puck. Burovich for Humphreys. Humphreys scores! Eat, drink, live. And they will live to fight another day. Team Gordo's 3, Team Saloon 2. Aaron Norkovicus and I, Matt Popchock, will be
stuck on him, and then Cooley with the breakaway. The puck looked like it got stuck there a few times, so once again, wet ice to start.
Boyson tees it up, but McLaughlin has it. It comes up to Gibson one more time. Gibson through the left circle, on goal. shoots, scores! Oh, that was perverse. Who had 2 goals for Team Saloon in the losing effort in game 2. Feeds Pelosic. Think of the children, Tanner Pelosic, as he ties it at 1. Last moment. It's been that kind of night for LJ Mooney. Coley down low to Mooney. Mooney, oh my goodness! Last moment. It's been that kind of night for LJ Mooney. Coley down low to Mooney. Mooney, oh my goodness! O'Donnell and Carter Ekberg. O'Donnell with Ekberg the other direction. Bouncing in on Veltri and put just wide out in front. Easy tap in goal for Sean O'Donnell. Using Kane's keeper.
Gibson hurries. He has a breakaway here.
Gibson trying to go through the wickets, and he does! It got by Kyle McLaughlin.
Looking up, here comes Coley now.
Coley with a chance. He scores! Logan Coley has had just about enough, and it's Chad Veltri as it bounces off his back, right off the numbers. And amazingly, that did not go in. Veltri with a nifty sliding save now on Alex Gritz. O'Donnell, when O'Donnell was in all by his lonesome. He fakes, shoots, save made. Oh, what a follow-up save by Chad Veltri! And that's the stop of the night. I don't care who you are. Pendo now with a chance on goal. Pendo drops for Coley. Oh, what a pass. Coley shoots, but can't slip it under the bar. And Welcome driving the net. O'Donnell dropping for Ekberg. Ekberg shooting, scoring. And it's a 1-goal game with 3 1/4 left. He's having trouble finding that dagger, if you will, as it comes out to Welcome. Burial, 4-4 the score. 2:40 left. For McDonald, McDonald shoots it. Is it in?
Yeah, it's stuck behind the middle bar.
It is. Oh my goodness. 3 unanswered goals by Team Saloon.
You look nice.
Coley waiting, watching, scoring is Justin Gibson. No jinx just yet. It's 5-5 as Saloon. Coley flying to try and catch him up. O'Donnell shoots and he's stopped by Veltri. Team Saloon has had now to Pendo. Pendo for Mooney. Mooney fanned on the attempted shot. You knew exactly what he was trying to do. Draws the crowd immediately. Goes down low to Mooney. It's pick your poison time as Coley's one-timer is stopped by McLaughlin.
Had to be in the middle of the net because you don't know which side he's coming out. He's able to get over to that post fast enough.
Gritz right circle. One-timer just missed from Pelosic. Mooney. Out in front to Coley. McLaughlin has it, or does he? He doesn't know where this puck is. It's in your equipment, son. Pelosic all over him. LJ Mooney has it. Out for Coley. Coley fakes. Coley shoots. Score! Winner, winner, chicken finger dinner. Logan Coley in the second overtime with under 50 ticks and LJ Mooney. The final score in this consolation game, Team Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers 6, Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon 5, Chicken Fingers 6, Team Saloon of Mount Lebanon 5 in double overtime as Logan Coley plays hero for the regular season champs. Tomko flying across the blue line down the right wing. Tomko scores! Will Tomko just passed a camel through the eye of the needle. Whose long snipe is stopped again by Mason Murovich. Chance up ahead of the play for Humphreys. Humphreys score!
Lawler almost caught.
One of the top assist men in the league this summer. Cross ice it comes now for Felsing. Felsing! Oh, that is absolute thievery! Timmins on goal. Timmins couldn't put it under the bar. Bouncing puck, and it's put in by DeMarsico. He got that Joe Louis Arena bounce off the backboard. Get it around Kanyan. Evan Kanyan leaves it for Murovich. Murovich! Burial! Murovich! Burial! The godfather of IC hockey has entered the chat. Freeze.
Fight, I was